All right. I have no idea if this is gonna work.
I guess we shall see.
I guess we shall. It says I'm live right now on YouTube. You want to check?
Yeah, I just got the notification for it on my phone.
Oh, okay. So it should be working.
Yeah, it just looks like the website's being really dumb. There we go. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. All right. Yay. God damn it. All right. Well, we got it. Wow. That was unbelievably frustrating. Well, let me see if I'm still live. Loser Geo can't keep streaming. Going so sad. I know, right? Dude, I don't know what happened. That's not fucking me, bro. Like, I swear to God.
Can you put the stream back on Discord?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Unfucking believable, dude. I literally don't know why that happened. Close out of the fucking app. Oh, very sad. Very sad. All right, there we go. All right, Cheese, can you see the screen?
I can see the screen.
All right, cool. Shit. Let me just go ahead and post. Rejoin. I suck ass. I'm a loser. Geek. Go ahead and let me see if I'm still on fucking Rumble. Goodness. Zombie bomb, sad face. Get everybody in here. All right. The fuck is DVR?
I don't know.
I'm like,
Direct to video recording. That's the only thing I can know of.
oh yeah, no, it's also down on BitChute and Rumble, or for sure Rumble. Let me see what's going on BitChute. Oh, please restore. Yeah. No, it's not live on Rumble anymore. Do you fuck it? Or on BitChute? Well, you know, no. Let me see if I can try this one more time. All right. Well, I'm streaming on those two other platforms again, and we're live anyways on YouTube. So, you know what? The show goes on. We should be good. Oh, Loser Geo. Yeah, I just read that. Pink Heart, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you, AC. Cheese Sparkle. AC is rabbatical carrot person. They told me in Discord. Look, I don't know if that's true. All right, I'm not here to spread lies. So I lost my train of thought. Where the fuck were we? Oh yeah, we're talking about this girl saying that CNN never live streamed any of that shit, any of the Trump rallies, except for the one important one. And how crazy is it? Because they had that perfect perfect footage of President Trump's head. I think they were meant to capture high definition video of his head getting blown off. I do think that was the intent of the regime. She is kind of cute. Oh,
that would be fucking metal.
Dude, you're supposed to disavow. You're supposed to disavow.
No, like for CNN to think that. Well, you know what? That'd be really, really badass if we were to do that. It's like, what the fuck are you guys thinking?
No, I mean dude. They knew that he was gonna get shot.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like that's fucked up.
Well, you said metal. When someone's like, "Yeah, dude, that's fucking metal."
Yeah, CNN would be like, "Yeah, that's fucking metal."
Oh, okay.
Like, dude, CNN would be replaying that shit nonstop every day, is what Jesus saying. Like, they would have that on, like, even now, right? Like, a month after, like, if it was successful, a month later, they'd still be playing it nonstop. Like, I think that's what Jesus is trying to say. Like, they would just go so hard with it.
It's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
And I, like, obviously disavow, but, like, if it did happen, if it was successful, every major news outlet, they'd be talking about it. Like, so, you know, it'd be like the modern age Abraham Lincoln, right? Or another JFK.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's,
like JFK's assassination was also televised.
Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
I mean, he didn't actually get assassinated. He escaped under, you know, secret hatch in the car. So, yeah. Yes. He's in Mexico.
No,
Don't you know
I like to
anything, Cheese?
believe time traveling James Franco saved
I mean,
him.
he's actually living on the moon right now. Secret moon colony for presidents
Oh,
that
yeah.
escaped assassination
he
attempts. Like, it's
landed
all
on it.
faked.
Yeah, Truth Understates says CNN would be gooning to it daily. They would.
Exactly.
Well, for now they have their little Reddit fantasies. Feudalism is the only way out, maybe.
So, dude, Gio, I'm 100% sure you're going to talk about it if you haven't already. It happened again. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
it
Well, I don't
happened
really
again!
know. I don't really know what needs to be said. I mean, just like it's pretty obvious that like the feds are,
Like,
you know,
he found, like, within 24 hours, he just so happens to show up to the same golf course that Trump is at. Like, oh, what a fucking coincidence. And he has a fucking gun, and he got close enough to fire a shot. Like, oh, what a coincidence.
and not only that, but like he set himself up to where if they returned fire on him, like he would survive it because of those ceramic tiles. Generally, ceramic tiles are pretty good, pretty decent at preventing bullets from flying through them. And he had these little ceramic tile contraptions hung up against the wall or up against this gated fence. And you know, like what I want to say about this is
So wait,
like
so
how
he's alive.
yeah, he survived.
Okay, so
Yeah, they ended up returning fire on him because they saw him pointing a firearm at the president. So they fire at him, he gets away, and somebody was just happened to have been there by some freak accident. They were able to identify the vehicle and they were able to identify the plates. So the dude was like 50 minutes away, like he was far away when they caught him. He could have gotten away with this had it not been for this
for
random
those meddling
citizen.
kids and
I
their
know, right?
talking dog too.
It was a watch
I'm
frog. It
sorry.
was a watch frog. He
Those
was hanging
me-
out. He was hanging out, chilling, you know, with some other greenskins right outside Mar-a-Lago's golf course. And they're like, "Oh shit, we saw something." So they said something. And now this fucking fruitcake, Ryan Ruth, is. Do you guys think he's gonna survive jail time?
Dude,
I feel
Or
like
is
they're gonna
Epstein him?
They
I
probably
will
throw him in
I will
maximum
say
security.
this. I will say this. I will not be surprised if in like a week he hangs himself. I'm not going to be surprised. Living with the guilt of trying to shoot the president, that would
Yeah.
weigh down on any man's soul. So if he does just, hang himself with 30 stab wounds, hung
I'm back.
himself, I get it.
Yeah.
He's just has to say he has dirt on the Clintons, and then
Let me see.
He just has to act,
did you leave the fucking call again?
No, dude, Discord is just all fucking buggy, bro.
Okay, because I don't see your stream again.
Oh yeah, let me set that up.
And I don't mean you as in you press the hang up button, but as in like your client crashed.
He left us, Cheese.
He did.
He left us for a better co-host.
Now we can say gamer words.
So I beat the Black Myth Wukong while Geo is still, trying to get everything together. I beat the Black Myth Wukong game. It's fine,
You
One
seem
thing that
really pissed off about it.
It's just
like there were some bosses that were like hair pulling.
Yeah. So the thing is, I don't think one
All
of
right,
those
guys,
final
join
bosses.
up. Join up.
Okay, yeah. Okay, back to the shit that matters. We can talk about.
Yeah,
my
dude,
bullshit.
we'll do video game stuff later.
Yeah. I was just trying to. I was trying to fill up dead air.
Yeah,
while you were
so
talking.
I think the one thing that I want to talk about, because everybody else is talking about like who this guy is. Yeah, he's obviously a Fed. Yeah, he's CIA adjacent. Yada yada yada. Who cares? I mean, it's obvious that someone
Was
within
he
the
in a
government.
BlackRock commercial by any chance?
He was.
This way.
Yeah, and he
I
also.
just said that.
No, are
You're
you serious?
kidding me.
You didn't know?
I just the last one happened, right?
Are you
I just said it again because but you're fucking with me, Gio.
No, he was. He was literally in a BlackRock commercial.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
How does that
amazing.
happen?
Dude, I know. There's just so many coincidences. We have two guys within close proximity of each other with time wise, with very long rifles, total losers. By every meaningful metric, and they took shots at President Trump. And well, I mean, this Ryan Ruth guy, he almost did. But yeah, it's no, he was a
case.
yeah,
Flash case in chat says he didn't know while he lives under a rock. I mean, I really do.
yeah. If you don't like
A black rock.
AC writes, if you don't hit the like button, then you are a gooner. The fuck is going on? Hold up. Damn it.
Internet demons.
Dude.
Is there like a storm going on around your house tonight or something?
No. Hold up. Where's my Windows transformation?
Oh, Gio's a transformer.
Okay.
Confirmed. He just submitted.
Am I still
Yeah,
live? Can you guys still see me on the show in the chat? Let me know.
Yeah, you're fine. You're wiggling
I'll pull
around,
it up on my phone. Gio, just like wave to the camera real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I'll look at it. So
yeah.
wave to the camera. Yay.
I'm
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I saw it. You're fine.
Okay, well, Discord is totally fucked right now.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I don't know what's going on with OBS, but whatever. The show must go on.
The show must go on.
Let me go ahead and read some of these comments really quick. Fruity Wave Geo, fuck you. Flash case, fucking bastard. Don't wave at us, sheesh. Okay, Freedom. Okay, chat, mutiny in the chat. Anyways, let's go ahead and read a little bit about the son of the shooter. Total cuck, son of alleged would-be Trump assassin Ryan Ruth claims father hates ex-president but is not a violent person. I don't like Trump either. Okay. Yeah, dude. He only showed up outside the golf course with a firearm that was aimed at the president. He's not violent at all. The son of the alleged gunman who targeted former President Donald Trump on his Florida golf course Sunday said his dad hates Trump like every reasonable person does. Actually, no. A lot of these people who hate him are incredibly unreasonable. Like one of my college professors at College of Southern Nevada, he ended up shooting his own arm in the bathroom at the university to protest Trump. Again, these people are not reasonable. Showing up outside Mar-a-Lago with a firearm with intent to harm the president is not reasonable. But claimed he's not a violent person, according to a report. Oh, I'm sure. Ryan Ruth, the cuck kid, told the Daily Mail that his father, Ryan Ruth, who was arrested in the alleged assassination attempt, isn't a fan of the Republican nominee. I don't like Trump either, he added. But the younger Ruth, 35, insisted his dad is not violent, and he said he was shocked to hear about the allegations.
I mean, even if he's not violent, he's going to be known as the guy who tried to shoot Trump, the second guy, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where if you kill someone 30 years later when you get out of prison, you're still going to be known as a murderer. Like, you can not lay your hands on any person for the rest of your life. Still going to be thought of as the guy who killed that person, right? So he took shots at Trump. He's a violent, would-be assassin.
Yeah, we got a map.
That's gonna be the rest of his life.
We got a map here. So this is where everybody was, I think. So line of sight, Donald Trump was playing golf 300 yards away. The Ukraine cuck boy was over here in the bushes, like a little bush cuck. The sniper's nest, location of Ryan Wesley Ruth, the alleged would-be Trump assassin. So this is where he was. Right next to this road on Summit Boulevard. I wonder where the truck was. In relation to here. I haven't looked into it.
Is that what that 7 is?
Ooh, that's a good one. News photographers have used the gap. Let me see. He's my dad and all, and he's had his couple traffic tickets as far as I know. The Sun told the Daily Mail. That's crazy. I know my dad and I love my dad, but that's nothing like him. He's not a violent person, or Ruth also said. He's a hard worker and a great dad. He's a great dude, a nice guy, and that's worth his whole fucking life.
Wait, Gio, I just put it all together.
Yes.
This golf course, it was all set up to bring publicity to the golf course itself. Bro, that whole six is going to be like, everyone's going to want to play on there now. They're going to make so much fucking money because Trump was almost shot there. Oh my God, it makes so much sense. Gio. And then I just hear gunshot in the background.
Dude, that's a really big fucking golf course.
3 shots were accidentally landed into his head.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what this pussy looks like. Yeah, I don't know. Like, was this spotted at Trump's golf resort in West Palm Beach on Sunday? Yeah, I'm sure. Was allegedly armed with an AK-47. It wasn't an AK-47. A few hundred yards. Let me see if there's anything about the car and its location. I don't believe so. We'll probably get those details later. But yeah, he was here. He fled, and then he fucking drove off, and they found him like a million miles away. Let me see if we have another map.
So it's like pop, pop, pop. He shoots, they all miss, and then he immediately like guns for it. Like he just gets in his truck and drives away.
Oh yeah. So they ended
Were
up.
there any shots fired?
He did not shoot anything. The Secret Service shot
okay.
at him because they saw him aiming the barrel. Yeah, I initially believed that he fired upon Trump, and that's just not the case. Secret Service did do the dog pile on the president to protect him, and they did fire shots.
Were there any women in that group?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let me read some of these chats really
Probably
quick.
painfully understaffed though.
Allegedly. Let's see. So AC Wright. So hear me out. What if the swamp is just an organization of skinwalkers who are starting to take shape of these shooters and reps? It could be true. 700-yard shot with a babushka SKS and a non-zero scope. That dude was going to miss. I haven't seen the firearm, so I can't comment. Skinwalkers. Gay skinwalking feds.
Well, it feels just like a Derringer.
AC is onto something. No, it was an SKS. Some variant of the SKS. I bet that people saw him with his gun in bags in the street and called it in. I bet the 911 calls didn't report it. Possible. This is boring for no reason. Politics doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. It's not yet. So anyways, I can't show footage.
Reasons just
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, for no reason, just being a hater. What are you saying, Chaz? What were you saying?
I'm just like, oh, he's on your stream, not mine, and I'm not bitching about a game I fucking hate, and he thinks it's boring.
Well, for no reason, what should I talk about? Should I talk about anime? Or should I talk about the new Agatha Marvel?
Let's talk about Marvel's Agatha. Yeah.
We're going to get into that. It's actually 2 stories next after we're done with this last political story. I can't show the footage of it, but you guys hear about those pagers that were blowing up and like blowing up the dicks of all these Muslims?
I had no idea.
Advanced circumcision.
Dude, apparently. Yeah, so the way that a lot of these terror organizations work and function, for them to be successful, they got to go low tech because everything high tech is, traceable and all that shit. So they use archaic technology like pagers and shit like that. And pagers are, for those who don't know, pagers have existed since like the 1920s. The modern version, the modern variant of a pager existed in the early 1920s, and they ended up losing their favor and ceased to exist essentially after the 90s. So when I was like in elementary school, like in the year 2000 or whatever, I think people stopped using them. But in the mid 90s is probably around the last time they started using them. Well, the terrorists are using these pagers, and they ended up buying a bunch, and they were tampered with, and they were made to explode, given a signal by the Israeli government. And about 3,000 of these stunning and brave Muslims have been blown up by these pagers. And there's complete and total chaos right now in Lebanon. This is a developing story. And I don't know what's going to happen after this. I don't know what's going to happen. So, Cheese, you didn't hear anything about these exploding pagers?
I had no idea. No idea.
Oh, dude, this is like what everybody's talking about right now. Let me see how viral this story is.
Probably like 3 views.
Shut up. Where
you just scroll down a little.
It won't let me. God damn it. Why is the stream fail? Dude, Cheese, like you fucked me.
I didn't do anything. You're like, it's already.
I thought it would be. Dude, when I streamed alone, like I didn't have any of these issues. I know it looks fine, but I don't have any control of this. It won't let me scroll.
Sorry.
No. You know what? Hold on. Let me hit that F5 button really quick. Maybe this will help.
Oh, there he goes.
Maybe you should delete System 32 to make your computer run better.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a great idea.
All right, well, I guess we can't scroll down because I wanted to see some of the comments here. So, throw tomatoes at it, Gio. Yeah, see, look at this. I guess I can wait. I don't know. Dude, I don't know what is going on with the show. Why is everything falling apart? My computer is falling apart. Anyways.
Why is falling apart? Everything's falling apart, man.
All right, well, we're just gonna go on to the Agatha thing. Agatha, All Along the Stars, hopes it's the gayest Marvel project yet. Well, that's generally what I think about every single Marvel project, including Guardians of the Galaxies, was just total fucking ass. Fuck you, cheese. So yeah,
You didn't like the first two?
Fuck no. I mean, I don't hate them. I just don't think they're good. I know, like, people think that's fucking sacrilege. People act like I just took a giant shit in the Pope's hat. But like, these things aren't good. These films aren't good. They haven't been good in a long time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna defend the Marvel projects themselves, but have you watched any like major Hollywood movie like slop that's come out in the last couple of years?
Yeah, The Crow. It was fucking horrible. I was supposed to review it and I didn't. I forgot because it's such a bad movie.
Or like any big like action movie.
You watched
that's over like $100 million.
Alien movie.
Or like
I don't know
Alien.
that one.
Yeah, Alien sucked. It was fucking boring. It was terrible. Did I review it here? Yeah, I did. I was fucking bored as hell. Watching that Aliens movie. It was fucking lifeless garbage. I don't know what to tell you. Did you see it, Cheese? I don't even know if you saw it.
No.
Yeah.
I heard bad things about it.
Like, mechanically, like, wasn't bad, but like the acting was so bland and boring. The story, again, it's just like, okay, we've been here before, dude. It's like, okay, we got some dude sitting underneath a alien pussy, alien Ganusi, whatever, and like it's like
Okay.
spewing out goo and melting his face. Like, I don't.
Gio, you want to play a game?
No. What?
So I have a list of top. I have a list of the top 2024 action movie picks.
Okay.
Now let me know how many of these you've heard. Okay.
Okay.
So we have Rebel Ridge, Uglies, Killer's Game, The Crow, The Union, Civil War, Jackpot, Borderlands, The Fall Guy, Gunner, Monkey Man, The Instigators, The Killer,
Monkey,
Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scar Giver, Twisters, Lands of the Bad, Madam Web, Trigger Warning, Atlas, The Beekeeper, Furiosa. Like, I can keep going. I've only heard of like 2 or 3 of these movies.
Yeah,
I've heard of all of them, but I've only seen like 3 of them.
Okay, because like I'm going and they just get worse and worse.
I'm sorry, like a film's literally called Monkey Man. Did it star me?
Yeah, like all of these.
All those movies are garbage. Like fucking Borderlands, dude. I'm so fucking Borderlands. That shit was so fucking boring and lifeless. I just saw the trailer. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm not gonna watch this ever. Like, ever.
It's stupid.
Like, Kevin Hart is in it. Like, you just know it's gonna suck dick. Dude, I don't understand how that guy makes money. Every movie he's in is fucking dog shit. Like, literally, like 9 out of 10 movies he's in is fucking dog shit. But they keep throwing millions of dollars at this dude. Like, yeah, maybe he's like a decent stand-up comic. Like, I don't think he's a bad actor. I just think the movies he's in are fucking dog shit. God damn. Dude, something's happening with my PC. What was that?
I was gonna say, I think he's modern day like Adam Sandler. I think that's what he's trying to be.
It's so okay. So I watched Uncut Gems when it came out. That film was so fucking good. I really liked it. It's crazy to think that Adam Sandler, the guy that has made all these shitty movies, it's like when a competent director knows how to work with him, he's a good actor. It's one of those kind of things, right? And it's like, what the fuck? So Kevin Hart, I know, like he's like the black stand-up comedian, right?
Yeah, super short.
Didn't he play Marty from Madagascar?
I didn't watch Madagascar.
No, that was Chris Rock. That was Chris Rock.
Or Chris Rock or Eddie Murphy. Was one
of those. I'm sorry. It's one of those things where, call me racist, whatever. But like, no, it's one of those things where I know him. What was he in? Like
Kevin Hart has played a bunch of like niche.
I know he's in one of those buddy cop movies. I'm trying to think of like the buddy cop movie that I think he's in.
He was in Hobbs and Shaw, Fast and Furious.
I'm sorry. Like, let's just move on.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Anything he's in is garbage. Anything he's in is garbage.
I think he was in.
Yeah, all garbage. All garbage. But anyways, we're back to this this horrible fucking show or this movie. So this is a movie, right? Agatha. I don't understand the lore.
It's a TV show.
But... Yeah, Agatha All Along the Stars hopes it's the gayest Marvel project ever. So, Cheese, you're like the designated Marvel enjoyer here.
So
what is Agatha?
Give some context. So I was going to give some context.
Yeah, please.
There was a TV show that got like super hyped up and everybody thought was going to be a big deal, and it was called WandaVision. And it was like, oh, there's some like funky stuff going on here. You know, it was like one of the first Marvel TV shows. They were trying to like make it this like big mystery thing, and it was like, oh, we don't really know what's going on. I mean, it's set in different like eras of television, and then just out of nowhere they're like, oh, it's just
you cut out.
She's just controlling all these characters, and that's it. And then the show ends.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's like 8 episodes of just like overhyping all of it, just for it to just be like a wet fart at the very end.
let's
no. See, it's supposed to be a tie-in for the Doctor Strange movie because God forbid they can just make a thing that stands alone on its own merit. With like, I get it.
Yep.
We're in phase 4 of Marvel. Literally everything has to fucking connect to something else. But God forbid something can just exist on its own merit without having to do some other fucking bullshit.
all right. Well, let's
I think we're on phase 5 now.
we're on
The number
phase.
keeps
Who
going
gives
up.
a shit? Let's
Like,
read
Yeah,
this
I
really
know.
quick.
We're
Agatha-
on chapter way too much.
Yeah, we're on chapter. This has been really fucking dog shit for almost a decade now. Agatha All Along, the upcoming Disney Plus series spinoff of yet another Disney Plus series, WandaVision, which was a spinoff of Marvel's Avengers movies. Jesus fucking, dude, I'm already like
spinoff of
tilted.
spinoffs.
I'm tilted just reading that. Premieres September 18th. Ooh, watch party? No, I'm kidding. I'm not. Gonna
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
We're doing anti-racist.
Yeah,
first.
yeah, I know. The show will follow. The show will follow the titular character Agatha, Catherine Hahn, who is trying to restore her witch powers after losing a magical battle with Wanda Maximoff. In her attempts to regain her magical abilities, Agatha creates her own coven of witches composed of actors like Patti LuPone, Aubrey Plaza, Shizamata, and who the fuck cares. During the red carpet premiere of Agatha All Along, we learned that there may be an extracurricular coven activities going on, namely a queer romance. Yeah, I can't wait,
dude. Is that the
Gotta watch
first
it
queer?
now.
Is that the first queer romance ever put on film? Oh my god,
I
such a
think this is the
monument!
first
Isn't this
female
supposed to be for
TV show.
children? I know it sounds like a Karen, but I'm like, aren't the children watching?
I'm told, I've seen the first episode.
All right, hold on. We
But
gotta watch this.
Agatha is the gayest Marvel project yet. Do you agree?
It better be, because that's what I signed up for. I think it.
Yeah, dude. If I was there, I'd be like, yeah, dude, it's really fucking gay. This show is so gay.
This is one of the things that just fucking annoys me to this day. Is this supposed to be some huge monumental thing, or are gay people just supposed like? What's the point here, right? Of
Dude, who is
hyping
this
up
for?
that's gay.
Who is this for?
No, like,
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but that actor is known to be like super dry and sarcastic about everything.
Yes, that's Aubrey
So-
Plaza.
Yeah, so I would assume if she gave that answer, she already did the show. So it's not like it better be. Like she already
Yeah.
knows. So it's probably a joke. if
I
I
don't know,
were to assume.
it's just when they're trying to hype it up, they're trying to obviously make it part of like the marketing. Oh, it's gay as fuck. At what point do they just like not have to market that? Don't they want it to just be a normal everyday thing? If they keep having to say, "Oh, it's gay," like,
Well, dude,
Eventually
apparently
gets
not,
worn
bro.
out, you'd
They're
think.
like,
I mean,
well,
like, you get the point I'm trying to make, right?
dude, they're
I
putting
know
so
I'm
much
not-
fluoride in our water supply and like in all of our drinks and shit. They're just like, yeah, everyone's gonna love this shit. Everyone's gonna be gay. And everyone's gonna eat up Agatha. What's this stupid show fucking called? Agatha All Along. Wow, even the name. What a stupid fucking name.
Well,
Omega
yeah,
Tony.
no,
Hold on, wait,
actually,
wait.
it has
Shut,
three A's.
hold up. Hold
No,
on. Omega Tony is God writes, Marvel can wake me up when they make horseman money.
I don't get the reference. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, Eric July is releasing a new comic book called The Horseman, or just Horseman.
Oh.
Yeah,
What the
dude.
fuck? That's such a dumbass title.
I know. Tony, hear me out. Look, the detractors, we've taken a lot of L's. Ricketa's gone down. Dick and Vito have broken up. And dude, the show, there's mutiny on the show because Vito decided to fucking block and ban everybody who called him fat. And like Comicsgate is just like floundering. Dude, I can't believe I'm admitting this, but like Eric July won. And like he's made $500,000 on fucking Horseman. Now I fucking hate him. I wish his company.
Why
to
aren't we
just-
making a comic?
Dude, I know we like, dude. You know what's so fucking funny? Like I see shit like this Agatha All Along, and now and you compare and contrast that with Isom and like Horseman and fucking Gooding. I'm like, dude, like he's literally better than these guys. Like he is better than Marvel. I can't fucking believe I'm saying this. Cause like these Marvel
Geo loves
douchebags.
Eric. Geo loves Eric.
Shut up, bitch.
Geo and Eric.
No, remember what I
City
said earlier.
tree.
Remember what I said earlier. If me, Cisco, and fucking Eric July, if we're all like hiking up Big Bear and we're falling off a cliff, and I'm holding on to both of them, and I can only save one.
KISSING.
I'm probably gonna save Eric July and fuck him in the ass. All right. So, anyways,
Wow.
no, I'm kidding.
You heard it here, folks.
Let me see.
Clip that. Chuck, clip that.
I think we've read enough gay stuff for
I
today.
know,
think,
right?
you know.
Yeah. there's-
Agatha all along
I know.
gayness is infecting Geo. It's
Apparently-
gone through his
Yeah,
brain. It's terminal. It's
Yeah.
his bone marrow now.
Dude, I'm just being
no saving
exposed.
him.
I'm just there's just too much consumer shit. It just being pumped into my.
I'm just
my-
so gay now.
me see.
I'm Giovanni.
Penis in my asshole.
Can I read the fucking chats, you motherfuckers? I want to
Sure.
see a dog welder movie. I don't know what a dog welder movie is. Aubrey Plaza is
Oh,
hot.
okay. Yo,
as-
Dog Welder. Oh, he's like a D-list villain. He literally like takes criminals, right? He finds criminals. They're doing their criminal shit, and then in order to punish them, he welds dogs to their bodies. It's literally as literal as it can get. He's Dog Welder, and it's kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me read
I'm
some of these
sorry,
comments
sorry,
really
go
quick.
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza, Friedrich Marx writes, Aubrey Plaza is hot as fuck, I assume he's trying to say. But on topic, the movie is for rainbow people like Giovanni. Thank you. I like fluoride. It makes my brain tingle for no reason. My brain is carbonated. LOL, I've supported Young Rippa since before he started the Rippaverse. Why are you jumping on some random bagwagon on hating him, LGO? Okay, so K6, I honestly wished Eric nothing but success. However, he can't take a fucking joke, and it's fun to tease people who can't take a joke.
Oh, K6
And
knows that
and not
all
only
too well with
yeah,
Blade.
not only that, I fucking dude, he fucking struck my channel, dude. Like he was copyright striking or having takedowns of people's videos that were critical of him. So if you like censor people, I just think you're a fucking bitch. And Eric July also went after Christians, and he also violated the copyrights of Ed Roth, who is a very talented artist. And yeah, not only that, like he's using domestic violence laws for battered women against Riley, who made a joke at his expense. Riley showed up to his warehouse and taped like $50 on the door, and he called the police and had a warrant out for Riley's arrest. And he used some like battered women's laws to do that. So fuck Eric July. He's a fucking snitch, bro. How are you gonna talk about being in a fucking gang? How are you gonna talk about being a fucking thug? And then you go and cry to the police because some fucking guy on the internet calling you out, calling you a bitch, which is what he is. And dude, like when I was like reviewing his music and shit, I was like, yo, dude, like Backwards is kind of decent. Like if Backwards is playing in Vegas and they're like opening up for like Ice Nine Kills or Falling in Reverse, like I'd be there in the fucking pit. Because I think Eric July has some talent, but the
Would you be
comic
on
books
all
are dog
fours?
shit. What was that?
Would you be on all fours?
No, that's not what you
the
do in
pit?
a fucking. That's not what you do in a mosh pit.
That's
Jeez.
Sorry, I'm
not-
not gay, so I
oh,
wouldn't know
shit.
Giovanni. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Wow, dude. All right, when Cheese comes back to Vegas, I'm taking him to an emo concert. Yeah. So me and Eric July got some fucking bad blood. Unless he like apologizes to me, like I will always be beefing with him. I just want to know if I can goon to her or if she's just edgy material. No, there's no gooning allowed. No gooning. We are Christians. Gio started the bandwagon. That is not true. I did not. Dog Welder is base. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's why all your old shows are taken down. Yeah. Is Gio wearing a wig? No, I am not wearing a fucking wig. God damn it, you guys.
He's wearing a
He
pumpkin
sounds
on his
base the
head.
more you talk about him. He's taking the legal routes. That's not base. K6, you're fucking trolling. You're fucking trolling me. Nah, because he pretends to be a thug, but he's fighting like a Karen. Dude, he is a fucking Karen, bro. Like, dude, like he hates on people like me. He hates on people like Dick Masterson because they made an ass out of him, dude.
Dick.
Anyways, yeah. So, do you guys have any comments on the Vito and Dick Masterson breaking up situation, or no?
I had no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right, never mind. Fuck it, we're moving on.
I got really annoyed about their show because they were just like, Eric July, bunnies, warehouse. And that was like the whole show for like a really long time. And I was like, I can't do that.
Dude, that's when they made their most money though. It was so fucking funny. It was legitimately hilarious. I don't know, man. Like just trolling people who are total shitheads and they're not in on the joke, and they also just hate being the hairy ass crack of one, is like the funniest thing in the world to me. And like he was melting the fuck down, and we were like, not, it wasn't just air, dude, like we were tearing down the entire griftosphere and just exposing them for the fucking douchebags that they are. Like a lot of these people like Melanie Mack and the disgusting Jeremy from the Quartering, they came after Vito, calling him a PDF document and shit. And then these exact same people are saying that Dr. Diddler or Dr. Disrespect, they're like firm handshakes, firm handshakes. It's like, yeah, he admitted to messaging a little kid. Yeah, he admitted to all this shit, but firm handshakes because he hates trans people. So, okay. And then Dr. Disrespect comes back and he's like, yeah, I wanted them to call me that. Like, what? I was like, okay. And no, dude, they're just buying it. Like all these people are fucking frauds, bro. Like they're fucking retarded and they're liars. He made his own comic series. Then people are trying to clout chase off him. The same people who support retconning my favorite characters into being baddie boys. You support. First of all, I don't know what a baddie boy is, K6. And again, I'll give Eric July his due, and I'm gonna assess the situation fairly. Like he came out smelling like a rose. Is Rippaverse gonna fail inevitably? Yeah, probably. Is it failing now? No. Horseman made $500,000, and when he says he's gonna release a comic, he actually releases it. Vito appears to have ripped off his fans. Because people, I mean, I don't even know how much money that Vito made, like over like 150,000, 200,000. I don't remember. He made a lot of money selling that comic book, and it's nowhere to be found. And people have been asking for refunds, and I guess he's not giving it to. I don't know the situation, but Air July at least delivers on what he said he's gonna do. And again, it's hard to slam a guy like that. Yeah, he sucks, but you know, whatever. People are getting what they're paying for, even though it's dog shit. Didn't Vito send a guy round to defile his grandfather's grave? No, K6, that did not happen. That didn't happen at all. Nobody peed on the grave. Nobody did anything to his father's grave. By the way, I disavow that. Not K6. It's just that if you have a shit product and act like a thug, then you're gonna get shit on no matter what. Yeah, Omega Tony has got his right. I mean, like, dude, like, if he was like a reformed thug, it's like, whatever, man. And like, dude, like nobody would care about this if he wasn't just such a shithead. If he just came out and was like, yeah, my bad, guys, like, I'm gonna do better next time, like nobody would care. This all would have stopped. But he went on to censor people. He like tried to, like, you know, blacklist his own certain people within like the fucking community, the whatever they call themselves, just the griftosphere. Dude, the whole thing is cringe. I mean, that's why he got made fun of. Like, it's not a bandwagon, bro. He just has Axe Comics. Funny, I don't see anyone else trying to change the comic landscape. Again, K6, I think Isom is better than this Agatha shit. It's like, dude, the movies that are coming out right now are so atrocious. It's like, it gives people like Air July, like, pause, and he can think to himself, yeah, I can do that. And maybe he's right. I don't know. I'd rather see a Horseman movie than a fucking Agatha show. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess whatever, Eric July, you win. You know, the detractors were in disarray. We don't have a leader. It's like we're fucked. Fucked. All right. So, anyways, in other pop culture news, P. Diddy got arrested. He got arrested. It's kind of a big deal. He is like the Black Epstein. How familiar are you guys with P. Diddy's music or the situation?
I have no idea who he is.
I just know he was really influential, like in the early 2000s.
Yeah, he was actually really influential, like mid 90s, early 2000s. Even later on, the dude was like, you know, multimillionaire, multiple companies, you know, giant mansions from coast to coast. The guy was a big deal. One of the leading figureheads in the music industry. And apparently he was running a blackmail operation. And the guy who's actually doing the best to document all of this is Ian Carroll. He's a really great he's a really great follow on Twitter. So Diddy got arrested. In case you don't know yet, he was the Epstein of the music industry. He was running a sexual blackmail ring to control powerful producers, musicians, celebrities, politicians, and executives. He was promoting degenerate music and messages all throughout the 2000s and the 90s. Should have put the 90s as well. Huge portions of the music industry is based on organized crime and a poison to our society. And now I guarantee they're going to bury all the tapes and Diddy is going to have a miraculous accident in FBI custody and magically commit suicide. Diddy didn't kill himself. So we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to speed this up. Oh, whoops. So we don't have to watch this whole thing.
Well, tonight they arrested P. Diddy. News just broke that they took him into custody in New York City. So I figured now's as good a time as any to shit all over Sean again and remind everyone just how horrible this man is. So if you haven't read the court documents and done any of the other research on this guy, this producer he worked with named Lil Rod brought this lawsuit against him. Rodney Jones v. Sean Combs, alleging RICO allegation, which is like organized crime. And he alleged that a member of this RICO organization was none other than the CEO of Universal Music Group, Lucian Grange. Universal Music Group produced 1/3 of the top 100 songs last year, including Taylor Swift. Quote, while living and traveling with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones discovered that Combs had hidden cameras in every room of his homes. Mr. Jones believed that Mr. Combs had recordings of defendants Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia Haber, as well as other celebrities, music label executives, politicians, and athletes. Upon information and belief, these individuals were recorded without their knowledge and consent, and as in the case with the homosexual sex tape of Stevie J that Mr. Combs provided to Mr. Jones, Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak-off parties and his house parties. Upon information and belief, due to this treasure trove of evidence he has in his possession, Mr. Combs believes that he is above the law and is untouchable. Well, the diddler just got touched. But don't worry, I'm not going to drop that spice and then not give you more details. So Diddy was big on recording all kinds of things, and he frequently took this guy's phone from him and recorded things at parties. So this dude wound up with hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity on his own cell phone, including the acquisition, use, distribution of ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms, the displaying and distribution.
Sounds like a normal day at the Recadas household. Yeah, like one thing to keep in mind is like a lot of these rappers, a lot of these rap stars were like fucking each other in the butt, you know, doing all kinds of nasty stuff with each other. And if you listen to rap music, you listen to a lot of these lyrics. It's really, you have a bunch of these effeminate, you know, wannabe thugs, um, engaged in behavior that a woman would be engaged in. They're like, "Yo, going down to the mall, decked out in my Gucci." Like, that's what a chick, like, imagine, like a woman's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy some Gucci. Can't wait to show it off to the girls." Like, dude, it's like the exact same. Like, all this shit is like just a like a covert way of the rainbowification of American youth. It is degenerate and it is very sinister. Oh, fucking AK6. It's a colossal bandwagon. They air July because he's anti-leftist, making cultural content. Dude, like what cultural content? Like what about dude? And I'm being serious, K6. Like what exactly is he doing to promote the so-called culture? What culture? And again, you can't tell me that he's like some anti-leftist crusader when he's hiring the incest, the twin incest vomit porn sisters. You know, these women who are driving around in a car that they call the rape van, taking pictures of little kids. And as soon as he does that, all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm not a cultural icon. You know, I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to make good comics." He's the one shifting away from the so-called culture. He's not fighting the leftists, dude. He's not bringing some kind of fight to the leftists.
Isn't his whole thing Mo Black superheroes? Mo Black superheroes?
Yeah, but I mean, is that really like a political statement in and of itself? I don't think so.
Well, instead, his whole thing is like, oh, why do they keep making? I think one of his complaints is at least is like, why do they keep making like superheroes black? Why can't they just use characters that are already established and do something with them? Like, you don't need to make Captain America black. Like, you already have black superheroes. I thought his complaint was that, but then he then goes and then like makes more black superheroes. So that was always confusing to me.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this. I know jack and shit about Eric July. I just know you have a beef with him.
Oh yeah. Are you excited to see the Joker 2 movie? They have Harley. Absolutely not. Fuck Lady Gaga.
Bro, I'm so
Dude, the
excited.
first Joker was dog shit. Like the first Joker was shit. Joker 2 is gonna be probably worse. Significantly worse, because now it's like a musical. I don't know, dude. It looks stupid. I don't care. Maybe Cheese will like it, but I won't.
It's fucking French. Shut the fuck up, Giovanni.
What does that mean?
Like the title of it is in French.
Is it really?
Yeah. Have you not?
No, I don't. What's the title? Tell me the title.
I don't know. It's in French. I don't.
Let French people eat frogs.
All right. The only people clowning on Eric are the same people who don't buy comics and who live on Twitter with 7-year lifespans. I hope he takes all them F slurs to the cleaners. Well, he's not gonna take anybody to the cleaners, dude. If anything, he's gonna take them to jail because he's a fucking snitch. Like Eric July is a fucking snitch, bro. Aaron Imholt is a fucking snitch. Nick Rekieta is a fucking snitch, and Eric July is a fucking snitch. Plain and simple. Like, these dudes run and cry to the cops. Like, I got no respect for dude. Like, those other two, like, Aaron's a fucking dork and Nick is a fucking dork. Granted, they don't claim to be thugs, even though Nick Rekieta tries to act hard when he's not. But like, Eric July is like, yo, I've been shot, I've been this, I've been that. I was a gangster, I was all this shit. And then he goes and cries to the police because of low effort trolling from Riley. Did someone say cocaine? No. Pale Rider says, "What's up? What's going on, buddy?" That's just what I always expected black people to be doing. God damn it! I shouldn't have read that. Fucking zombie bone. Pert is the best meal of the day. What's up, Rider? What? Let's see. I'm gonna stream a game until my computer breaks. Very cool. So what I missed? Pale Rider? Nothing. We're going through P Diddy going to prison and shit. Comic
You
books
missed us
that
calling
don't
Gio
promote.
gay.
Yeah, and that. Dude, I've been called gay this entire episode. Comic
Yeah,
books that
welcome.
Hey,
don't.
welcome to the show, my guy.
Yeah, who just joined? What's up? Identify yourself.
Yo, what up, Spencer?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Hold on, I'm just reading through these comments really quick. Comic books that don't promote rainbow shit or anti-Western degeneracy. Yeah, maybe they don't. Maybe his comics don't. Well, first off, Gooding is a total, and not only that, again, dude, he's got women making the comic books, and they're degenerate porn stars, vomit incest twin sisters who drive around in a vehicle they call the rape van, taking photos of kids. I'm not making this up, guys. It's on fucking Twitter. I've gone over it on the show before. So when people are like, "Oh, well, Air July's based," like, Air July's not fucking based, dude. The guy's a fucking snitch. And again, like, yeah, good for him that he's making all this money and that he's actually putting out a product, unlike Vito and some of these Comicsgate guys. So like, dude, you got me. Like, I'm being honest here. But like, his shit's not good, and he's not like some anti-woke crusader. He's not some like, fighter for the culture. Like, all he cares about is himself and his bullshit company. His complaint is that tokenization, reprinting classically white characters and turning them black. Yeah, probably right. What the fuck? I disavow the first Joker movie was genius. AC, no, it was not. Oh my god,
Like,
dude.
I'm mentally ill. Society.
Dude,
It's like,
it
why
was
are you
just
having? Why do you have Joker without Batman? Why do you have Joker without him going to a vat of acid and cooking his brain?
yeah,
Like,
dude.
what's going on?
It was just far leftist propaganda, dude. Like, it was like Occupy Wall Street cringe, bro. Like, it wasn't good. It was
I
like
just hate that we're making
anti-capitalism
all
and
these
shit.
superhero and super villain movies, and they don't have powers.
Yeah, it's like,
Like,
oh,
why
dude,
do they keep doing that?
oh, here's the Penguin, but like, he doesn't have any of the Penguin shit going on. Joker
Exactly.
without Batman, Batman equal lame. Agreed. Geo eat a. Oh, I'm not reading. Geo wiping the blood from his mouth. No. Don't like Air July just because he brings hood energy to the man boob team.
I still can't believe that you would pick Eric July.
Dude, careful, bro. Dude, he's gonna strike down my channel because these fucking comments are on the fucking stream. How long have you actually watched Young Rippa? Dude, I've never watched Young Rippa. I had no idea who Eric July was. I started hearing a lot about him because some of the people I used to watch would like bring him up. They're like, "Whoa, dude, Eric July's doing all this cool shit. Look at all this money that he's made." And I think that's a good thing. Like, and I've said this before. Like, I think it's good that Eric July was able to crowdfund and get his idea off the ground. And I think that he should have a blueprint for other artists and other creators to do what he's doing. So in the event that one of us actually succeeds in making all that money and actually has a good product, it would elevate all of us. Eric July is not elevating anybody but himself. Like, he had an idea and he was able to get all this money for it. But dude, Isom sucks, bro. Like, it's not good. I'm not saying anything
I've
about
seen Eric July go on shows, and he won't mention his comic.
Dude,
So
and that's
It's
another,
so weird.
dude, that's another thing about the fucking Isom and the whole Rippaverse shit. Like, nobody talks about it. Like, dude, you guys are culture warriors. You're anti-woke. And here's an anti-woke creator who actually made a product, and none of you are reviewing it. None of you are talking about it. Is that not a little fucking odd? Is that not a little weird? Like,
So
what's
Gio, are
going
you
on?
gonna
Like,
make
dude, you
one
guys
about
literally talk
puppets?
about nerd shit. You guys literally talk about comic books, but you can't talk about this specific comic book series. And it's from your best friend. It's from a close friend. It's an ally who has the same views as you do, and nobody talks about it. K6, come on, man. Like, they're just feeding you fucking goy slop in the form of a comic book. They're shoving it down your throat. and then they're taking a shit down your throat, and they expect you to like it. And I'm saying no.
Gio, I think we should make a superhero comic.
Dude, it would be
It's gonna be
1,000
about
times better
something.
than this. It would be 1,000
Yeah.
times better than anything Marvel can do, and it'd be 1,000,000,000 times better than anything Eric July can do. And by the way, I do buy comic books. And I have right on top of my safe, I have a bunch of comic books. And shut the fuck up, bitch. And also in one of my storage closets, I have giant crates full of comic books, rare ones. Like I love comic books and I love art. And I think storytelling is really, really important, not just in cinema or in music or in a podcast form, but even in the real world. The way that we see and understand life is through stories, it's through narrative. Your life. How do people describe their life? When you get married, I'm opening up a new chapter in my life. You get a new job. I'm embarking on my new journey. Like storytelling is good. Eric July does not know good storytelling, and he pretends that he does because he has more money than I do, because he has got more followers than I do. No, me and him can have a fucking writing contest, and I would win every single day, every single time. Let me read some of these comments.
We should get you on manga. That's what we should do.
Dude, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
No, for real, we should. Like,
Yeah, we should.
there's
And
there are a
you know
lot
what's
of
even worse?
good anime and manga
I
series
fucking
there.
hate this cowardice that like just nobody wants to talk about ideas. Nobody wants to talk about art, and everyone's afraid to have a fucking opinion about Eric July because they see him as like some kind of like internet thug boss. Like I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. If your shit sucks, it sucks. And yeah, his comic books suck. And like I'm not like the usual detractors because a lot of his detractors will like make fun of his music. I think his music is fucking good, and I think his singing is really good. Like he has a really great fucking voice. I'm not even kidding. If he was if he was doing a fucking concert out here in Vegas at the House of Blues or Brooklyn Bowl, I would pay like $30 to go see him and whatever other bands are playing because I think it would be fun. And I gave him kudos
$30.
where it mattered. And still, he fucking struck my channel. I was forced to remove a bunch of my videos because they're offensive and shit. And it just sucks. I mean, this is how it is. Shit, I was reading comments. Don't like Eric July just because he brings hood energy. How long have you actually watched Young River? I just answered. I don't.
It's just
never.
incel, but we just drop a
Oh,
couple
for
of
comic
words.
books.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gio, is the stream fine on your? Oh no, it was just my phone fucking up. Sorry.
No, mine's taking a shit too.
I haven't lost any frames. We should be good. I don't know. The
Did
chat's
you
still
boomer it again?
the chat's still. Oh shit. Whoops.
Okay, chat is saying like zombies putting like the loading sign.
Oh, it's buffering, dude. I don't know what the situation is.
This night is just not the night.
It happens.
I mainly just joined in to say, why'd you boomer your stream?
Oh wait,
bro?
I had to refresh. It sucked for a minute. Okay, never mind. Air July reported the stream. Yeah.
We don't even have a mention in the thumbnail.
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
just
He's watching the
ignoring
show
my
himself.
comments or-
We love
Dude,
you,
he
Eric.
does that, bro.
Join
Dude,
the
Nick
call
Rekieta
anytime.
fucking does that shit. Like Nick Rekieta is
What?
striking people who are making fun of him, and Eric
No
July
shit.
does the exact same thing. Yeah. Mr. Sen, he just did he just dropped a video where he's like, yeah, dude, Nick Rekieta is taking people's videos down who are critical of him.
Is he okay? So is he doing it because they're posting personal information, or is he just doing it because he's pissed off?
He's doing it because he's a pussy and he's a fucking cuck. Like that's who Nick Rekieta is. Like he allowed Aaron Impel to fuck his wife, and he pretends like that didn't happen. And he got all his friends to be like, Aaron's a snitch, Aaron's a snitch. And then like he does the exact same thing. Like he went and called the fucking cops on Aaron because he sent Gino Visconti a picture of his naked wife. Like,
Oh,
okay.
so wait. So that actually happened where?
Yeah, dude, Aaron went to jail. He's not in
Oh,
jail
no shit.
anymore. He just went to jail like last week.
Fuck, it got spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, I know for a fact that the photo that Aaron sent, Nick was in the photo too.
Were you in the photo too?
I was not in the photo. I
He
was not
wanted to be in the photo.
I bet.
No.
You
We're
hesitated.
reporting this channel for anti-LGBTQ rainbow ARP.
Channel's
God.
not gay enough.
Yeah, I don't, dude, man, we're getting really woke here on the Watch Frog. All right, he came back without refreshing for me. Eric reporting your stream for taking for too many L takes. Oh, come on, K6, man. Come on, man. Just think about what I said critically. Rekieta needs to calm down. Most of us don't think he should be in any legal trouble, but we still get to make fun of the cuck stuff, just like he made fun of Jack Murphy with us. I know that's true. And he cried over not being in the photo. Yeah, it was left out. Anyways, let's continue this video.
Use of unregistered illegal firearms. Combs providing laced alcoholic beverages to minors and sex workers at his homes in California, New York, the Virgin Islands, and Florida. Yes, those Virgin Islands. Diddy's brother Christian drugging and sexually assaulting a woman. Mr. Combs detailing how he planned to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact of his public image of Cassie Ventura's lawsuit, which is horrendous, and I'm not going to read from it. It's absolutely disgusting. This guy's a piece of shit. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr., yes, that actor Cuba Gooding Jr., sexually harassing and assaulting Mr. Jones. Yes, here are photos of Cuba doing the things. Here's more photos of Cuba Gooding Jr. trying to fuck this guy. Quote, forcibly touching Mr. Jones.
Yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr. is a very, very popular actor, for those who don't know. Gio, do you think Chuck Dixon is a bad writer? Chuck Dixon is probably decent. He's probably a decent writer. I don't know too much about his work. I never heard anything bad about him. However, people are kind of goofing on him, doing the whole Chuck Dixon my ass jokes because he's working with Air July.
That's a pretty good joke, though.
Yeah, so who that? Oh, yeah, this is Ian Carroll. He does really, really great videos. He did a really great video on the Las Vegas massacre. He's been detailing a lot of the stuff going on with Sean P. Diddy Combs. P. Diddy was like one of the most influential rappers in the mid-90s, early 2000s. The dude was everywhere. His record label, I mean, Mariah Carey was on the record label. Again, mega world star. You know, that's who he is. And he is literally like the Black Epstein. And just something to keep in mind while listening to all this. When the Me Too movement like happened or started or whatever, for whatever reason, for unknown reasons, the music industry was immune to a lot of the Me Too backlash. Like nobody was. Yeah,
That is so weird. It was all Hollywood.
it was Hollywood. It was corporate America. It was the news organizations. I mean,
Yeah, but nothing about
not the
nothing about
music industry.
That's so weird. I didn't even think about that.
Think about it, guys. Dude, again, what here at the watchfrogs, man, we notice things. We notice what people don't. All right, let's.
I
we're
know
almost
the
done.
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
There you go.
Very
You
true.
learn that right here on this very, very channel.
Exactly.
Fondling Mr. Jones' leg, his upper inner thighs, and his groin, the
I don't
small of
think
his
Gio
back,
told me
near his
about that.
buttocks and his shoulders.
No,
Jones
I knew
rejected his
that.
advances, and Mr. Gooding Jr.
Oh,
did not
did
stop
you?
until Mr. Jones forcibly pushed him away,
God.
following the screenshot. Homie witnessed a shooting where either Diddy or his brother shot a dude in the bathroom and then got the cops to just totally not prosecute, not investigate, say it was a drive-by, they drove away. But what Diddy's scheme was all about was getting rappers to do gay stuff on camera, though they did not know it,
But
so that he
Diddy
had
didn't do
blackmail
it.
on them so that he could kind of control them and thereby control the whole music industry that he had kind of helped create. And to be fair, I mean, maybe he like saw some signs that maybe it would work, but
Yeah, the signs are like these people are very flamboyant and they already have proclivities or they're already predisposed to doing, rainbow stuff. Again, decked out in Gucci, Louis, Howie, Alfini, Armani, and they brag about this stuff. And again, this is behavior that women would engage in. And not only that, like this is how you know it's they're like, yo, going to the club, decked out in my Armani surplus suit. Yeah, get familiar. And like, who are they trying to impress? They're trying to like one up and impress other dudes. Like all this stuff is to impress other
Gay.
dudes. And
Yo,
you
why
know,
do you talk so much like a thug?
do I really talk like a thug?
Bro, you thugging out so hard.
You were able
right
to put
now.
that character on almost a little too well.
Maybe I am a thug in private.
How low are your pants hanging right now?
I'm
Are you
actually
sagging right now?
I'm actually not wearing any pants.
Oh, bro, he's
Really?
sagging
Wait,
so
whoa,
hard
whoa,
he's
hold
not
on.
I'm
even
wearing
wearing
shorts.
anything.
I'm wearing
Do a little
shorts.
twirl?
I'm wearing shorts.
LGBTQ plus approved.
He has to make sure he just pulls pants down immediately. That there's
Guys.
no like nothing in the
Is it
way.
brown? Is it
No,
brown?
no, I'm wearing like gym shorts, bros. Like
Uh-huh.
all right, what are you trying? So okay, I'm a gay thug. I'm a gay pantless thug, according to dude, chat. Dude, the lore just keeps growing and growing here on the Watch
He's
Frogs.
building upon itself. It's great.
Yes. I'm good. Dude, my hands are right here. My hands are right here, you guys. All right. Well, anyways, back to the video. God damn
apparently
it.
Comey wasn't having it. Sorry, I'm just making jokes. Quote, Mr. Combs, Diddy, went so far as to share a video of Stevie J anally penetrating a Caucasian male without a condom. This was done to ease Mr. Jones's anxiety concerning homosexuality. According to Diddy, this is a normal practice in the music
What the
industry.
fuck?
Look, even Stevie J is doing it. Diddy informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper Redacted, R&B singer Redacted, and Stevie J. Yes, Diddy's having gay
the
gay
fuck?
orgies and using it to try to get homie to have more gay orgies because that's what he's all about. Mr. Combs promised to make sure that Mr. Jones wins Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he did gay stuff.
Dude, the guy in the bed.
He is claiming that he has the power and leverage to get some random dude to win Producer of the Year at the Grammys, and he's leveraging that to get gay sex and blackmail from that gay sex. Diddy's assistant, Defendant Coram, required all employees from the butler, the chef, to the housekeepers to walk around with a pouch or fanny pack filled with cocaine, GHB, ecstasy, marijuana, gummies, Tucci, mixture of ecstasy and cocaine, at all times, so that Diddy could get high anywhere and everywhere. And yes, Homeboy has photos of all of it. Diddy maintained this RICO enterprise by using threats of violence, threatening to eat his face, displaying and distributing guns in plaintiffs present, bragging about having law enforcement under control, bragging about murdering people, and bragging about bribing witnesses and jurors in the criminal case concerning the 1999 New York City nightclub shooting with Shine. Are you getting the picture yet? And it would appear that one of the ways that Diddy had law enforcement under control was through his chief of security, Fahim Muhammad, who the whole staff was allegedly told to contact if anything ever went wrong with police or law enforcement, and he would be the fixer that would make it all disappear. Well, Fahim Muhammad is the former head of security for Michael Jackson. This kid had just graduated college with like a business degree, and he became the head of security for the King of Pop at age 21 or 22. And then, whoopsies, that same year, head of Pop died. This guy was second on the scene. And then his very next job, after failing, was to become the head of Diddy's entire operation. Think about it, the head of security in a blackmail ring needs to know all the dirt, otherwise he's not securing shit. Diddy formed his record label in the first place with a lot of help, basically being selected by Clive Davis, who's got a lot of mob ties and other stuff in his history. But he's been running huge portions of the music industry for before we were all born. We're talking back to signing names originally like Janis Joplin, Pink Floyd, Aerosmith, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I say all of that to just show you the scope that this is not just one rapper doing bad things. This is the whole music industry. This is how it runs. Diddy is not an isolated incident. He is the status quo. And chances are he was not the only blackmail ring operating in the music industry. We'll go into that another time. If you want more details about the Michael Jackson rabbit hole, Candace Owens produced one of the best videos I have ever seen about Michael Jackson. It's a work of art. Definitely watch it.
Yeah, Razorfist also did a pretty good video too.
I cannot imagine how you would watch that video and not come away realizing that, holy shit, Michael Jackson was framed. All of the charges were bullshit. The FBI investigated him. They found nothing. Everyone close to him said that he never did anything to kids, and the only people that accused him of that clearly were standing to gain things from making false accusations. Go watch the video. Huge props to Lil Rod for having the guts to bring the lawsuit that eventually has now brought Diddy down, or at least gotten him into behind bars. This dude had every indication that he would get killed for doing that, and certainly that he would get blacklisted from the whole music industry. Props, bro. And thanks to 50 Cent or whoever else helped protect him and bring these charges, whoever else got his back, good job, guys. As for this piece of shit, he's not going to last very long. He's going to squeal like a fucking pig, and there's an awful lot of powerful people that cannot have that. So watch out for the Epstein treatment. Diddy did not kill himself, and I guarantee you that the FBI is not going to be releasing all those tapes of all those celebrities and politicians and powerful executives that he has blackmail on. They're keeping that shit locked down, because that's how they do. Status quo. So key takeaways. All the music you listen to is fucking fake. They're promoting bad artists that they can blackmail so they can control them, so they can keep running their fucking scheme, and they can give you awful messaging. Think about the messaging in all of the artists that people like Diddy have promoted. Guns, violence, hoes, drugs. That's not authentic. That's being promoted by a blackmail ring in the music industry.
Yeah, dude, you know who else sounds exactly like that? Sneeko, Andrew Tate, Haba and Preach, or whatever their stupid fucking name is, Fresh and Fit. All these dudes, dude, they sound like these flamboyant, rappers. They sound exactly the same. Fuck women, fuck a lot of women, drive Bugattis and Lambos. Live like a fucking jackass. Like they're exactly the same. This is like duh. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that people don't really know. We knew this in the 80s. No, you didn't. Well, Cheese didn't even know that, there's some things that people like miss, that people don't understand. Like, for whatever reason, the powers that be saw fit to leave the music industry alone during the Me Too era. Yeah, they're a bunch of poofs. Hey. Well, in the 80s, it was more like, it was like Cold War music. It was interesting. And it was actually good. Music in the 80s was actually pretty good. And some of the music in the 90s was actually pretty decent too. Not Nirvana, not any of this shit. As fun as it can be, it's just not good. Bro, I wasn't born then.
Good?
I only figured this out in 2010s. Yeah. What was that? What would I call good? Queensryche. Queensryche is pretty fucking good. Fall Out Boy's pretty good. A lot of the stuff that I listen to, it's like indie music. It's very obscure. It doesn't promote drug use. It doesn't promote driving a Lambo and impressing other men with Alfini and Gucci suits and shit. Again, Andrew Tate is also doing the exact same thing. So this is why people need to like understand, the trick of the enemy. It's like they want to enamor you with all this flashy bullshit and this goofy lifestyle. In P. Diddy's case, he did it through the form of music. In Andrew Tate's case, and Sneaker's case, and a lot of these Manosphere guys, they do it with their podcasts. They do it with their shows. And they lead a lot of young men astray. I really do believe that. Bro, I wasn't born then. I only figured this out in like 2010s. Common GOL. What common GOL did I take? God damn. I don't know. Well, what do you think, Cheese? What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, people were bringing up the Diddy stuff even a while ago, so it just became one of those things. I was like, oh, I guess we'll see where it goes, and it looks like it's kind of blown up.
Yeah, well, like a few months ago, the FBI ended up raiding his mansions, or one of them at least, and they went in there and they took whatever it is that they wanted to take. In my opinion, in my estimation, from what I see, P. Diddy is out of control. And what I mean by that is like the regime can't control him, and he knows too much. He probably has a handful of videos of politicians and certain CEOs, certain influential figures that are associated with the modern left, and you can't threaten a guy like that, because if you do, he's just gonna release all of it. So yeah, right now they're probably just fucking with him, and they're probably trying to ascertain what he has, where he has it, and if he talks, if he gives it up, he will probably die in prison. If he doesn't give it up, they'll probably just kill him anyways. I don't really foresee him surviving this physically either way.
Dude, I didn't know that guy had dirt in the Clintons. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Again, he's like a Black Epstein. But yeah, this is blowing up. Yeah, so currently at this very moment, CBS News has reported that there's not going to be a bond for P. Diddy. They might just take him out. I'm not even kidding. They might just take him out just to prove a
Like
point.
Epstein all over again.
Yeah, it's gonna be an Epstein situation all over again. Because I mean, what are the charges? Let me see if they. Oh,
Bro,
they
do
don't
you
list them
think
here.
Diddy and the would-be Trump assassin are in the same cell, just like chilling,
Dude,
hanging out?
Wait, are they both in Florida?
I don't think so.
Where was Diddy arrested?
I think he was arrested in New York. You know what's really interesting about this whole situation?
Extradite
The
his
southern
ass.
dude, check this out. The
now
Southern
we know
District
who's-
of New York was the one that they're like the Democrats fixers, right? They do all the heavy lifting for the regime. The Southern District of New York, they're going after P. Diddy, and the Southern District of New York is also going after all those content creators. They're going after Lauren Chen, Lauren Southern, Matt Christensen, etc. That's the Southern District of New York. I'm not even fucking kidding you. And the Southern District of New York is also going after President Trump. For whatever reason, wherever you are in the country, if the Southern District of New York or the regime wants you, they're going to find a way to drag your ass to New York and try you there and throw you in prison for the rest of your life. It is the most corrupt court, the corrupt court in the nation.
So what you're telling me is they're saying that someone who's a commentator who is not operating in New York are getting charged in New York for alleged crimes.
They are getting indicted, but they can be charged in New York if they want to bring charges against you. Yes.
So there is such thing as like was it intercommerce or whatever it's called, that
Yeah.
old trading clause. So I'm not sure how they can push that through. I mean, they did push the Trump stuff through, so I guess I have my answer there.
Dude, if they want to, they will. That's just how it is. That's just how life goes. All right. Well, anyways, you got to move on. Let's see. Charlemagne the God also has his own thoughts on the matter. It's only a minute long. Let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah, racketeering and sex trafficking. If he gets racketeering and sex trafficking for freak offs, it will be others involved.
Yes.
Like if you ever ran a train with Diddy, you're probably going to jail.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying, that that's possibly on those cameras, because he had cameras in
Okay,
the crib.
I'm
People were
sorry.
thinking that
Ran
maybe
a train
there'll
with
be other
Diddy.
people.
That sounds so retarded. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to laugh at like the shitty things he's done, right? But come on, his name is Diddy. It's just
Yeah, but
Hey, yo, you want
obvi-
to run a train with Diddy tonight? Oh, Diddy's gonna be there. Hell yeah!
I don't think it really went down
It would
like
be a train
that.
without Diddy.
I don't think it went down. It's more like, yo, man, we're going to a party, and they're like, okay, and then they're like, yeah, we're gonna fuck
Shut
all
up,
these
Gio. Come
butts.
on.
All right,
Come on.
I know I'm ruining it for you. My bad.
Yeah,
Anyways.
yeah.
If
Like,
you
come
ever been
on.
butt
Let's make a
naked,
Diddy
have you ever been butt
fantasy.
naked anywhere with Diddy or half?
Yeah, yeah,
half
okay.
butt naked
No,
with
no, I
Diddy,
said
and there
it
was
like
some
that
women around,
intentionally.
awesome men
Fuck
around,
off. I know what I'm
that
doing.
he told
Alright.
you were part of the
And
party.
I'm
Gio
already?
providing
the-
Gio with good content.
All right,
And
well,
Gio's the
let's finish
ally
this
of the
video. Let's
trap.
finish this video really quick, Chaz.
Okay.
You're probably going to jail.
Sorry.
Half butt naked is insane. All right.
If you possibly on any of those
gonna
tapes,
keep
like Envy just said,
moving.
that they seized from that house,
That's right.
you're probably going to jail when they start throwing that word racketeering around.
But we'll see what happens.
Hell, if you walked in a room and saw Diddy in there smashing Carl Winslow, allegedly,
What?
if Diddy flew Carl out, you might be going to jail.
Can we okay.
Why you gonna throw Carl out there like that?
We going
Throw Carl.
we'll be back with more, guys.
Just-
Dude, this actually kind of reminds me when I was doing that bit with about Will Smith. There was a like a, let me see if I can find the video. Straight up murder. Oh, hold up. Will Smith. Media.
You know, I'm just gonna say it. I think pretty much at this rate, Hollywood is rainbow. Like with all
yeah,
this,
undeniably.
You
stories,
don't say. You don't say.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
anyways, I can't find the video, but this dude was like, "Yo, bro, like I walked in and this one dude that is very close friends with Will Smith was just going to Pound Town on those very dark cheeks." And he's like, "Yo, bro, it was disgusting. It was straight up murder." And like the interviewer looked like she wanted to throw up. And it was 100% credible because I looked into the relationship that Will Smith had with this guy, and totally true. Yeah, Will Smith is a freak for sure. All right, well, anyways, move on. Let's see. I think we got to do the 304 stuff. Again, not a really heavy show. Dating guru reveals why liberal women hate dating liberal men. She resents him. Do you guys want to guess why before we go into this story?
Because he's weak.
All
I was
right.
about to say they're not principled.
Okay, what about you, Spencer?
why liberal women hate dating liberal men? Probably because they're like females.
Okay, well,
They're exactly like, oh yeah, okay, that's a good one. Yeah, they act exactly like women. They get repulsed by it. Yeah, okay.
all right. So, a self-confessed serial dater and best-selling author feels liberal women could prefer to find love with a conservative man in order to feel safe and respected. Steve Santajati, Jesus, who penned the 2008 book The Manual, A True Bad Boy, explains how men think, date, and mate, and what women can do to come out on top. Said many liberal
Oof.
women can't find what they're looking for among men who they agree with politically. It's not that women like quote unquote conservative men. They just don't like liberals. And they don't like men that are not real men. Santajati told Fox News Digital. Any liberal woman who is with a liberal man, chances are she hates him. She resents him. Then I'm just going to call him Santi. Santi continued. Women want to be with a man that they can trust, that they feel safe with. And the bottom line is conservative men have these qualities over liberals by a landslide. Hey, that's why Pisco hates me so much. Because he's
you're not-
untrustworthy.
I was gonna say, never mind.
All right, so Santi feels many women believe in traditional gender roles, even if they're afraid to admit it. See, so the women are lying to us already, guys. He said that deep down, most women want a masculine mate, regardless of whatever is politically correct to acknowledge these days. No matter what they tell you, equality, blah, blah, blah. If they keep pushing that on you, ask any woman to give you an honest answer. You're driving down the road, it's pouring rain, you got a flat tire, and your beta liberal husband says to you, honey, I don't want to usurp your femininity, so why don't you go out and change the tire, and I'll wait in here and listen to NPR. It ain't going to happen. She's going to hate you, Santi said. Santi was amused last month when CNN's Dana Bash essentially suggested during coverage of the Democratic National Convention that that the Harris Waltz ticket appeals to males who might not be as masculine as their Republican counterparts. That's a big fucking oof, bros. To be called a fucking bitch by Dana Bash, despicable. They're doing so and trying to put forward male figures, Tim Walz being one of them, Doug Emhoff last night, who can speak to men out there who might not be the sort of testosterone-laden, gun-toting kind of guy who wants to listen to Hulk Hogan and the kind of players that came out at the RNC, Bash said. Santi agrees that Waltz and Emhoff aren't exactly oozy masculinity. And Waltz was in the military too. But he felt Democrats were targeting traditional males by playing up the Minnesota governor's experience as an assistant high school football coach and pushing camouflage campaign hats. Santi laughed. He sarcastically suggested that Kabbalah's bros and men who shop at Bass Pro Shop might suddenly support Waltz because he likes camo too. He also doesn't think the typical non-masculine male can convert themselves into someone desirable to women if they're too into far-left ideology. Probably why Pisco's so angry all the time.
You know, he was wearing a camo hat too. That same Waltz camo hat, Harris Waltz. He was wearing it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, when we were debating him last week.
Is camo? I don't think camo is masculine. I don't think liking sports is masculine either.
No, it isn't. I agree. It's not like
you know what? You know what? Having sex with women, that's not masculine either.
That's not masculine either. That's almost gay.
Yeah, guys.
That's kind of gay. Wanting to put your penis in a vagina, that's gay as hell.
Allow me to continue, guys. Allow me to continue. It's not like you can pick up a fly fishing rod or shoot a gun and all of a sudden you're a man, Santi said. It really comes down to logic and common sense, he continued. Can I take care of you? Am I a stable guy? Those are the overriding factors that make a conservative very different than a wishy-washy man-bun liberal.
Oof.
Dude, this Santi guy is going fucking hard, man. He's more ruthless than I am. Santi also joked about the pool of single fellows hanging around last month's DNC. If you look at the DNC and you look at the people that are involved, especially at the level that will attend such an event, they're very angry people, Santi added. The men are not being true to themselves. It's all a veneer of, oh yes, I apologize for my whiteness. I apologize for my male toxicity.
Oh, that's
toxicity.
So gay.
I apologize for all these things. Women don't want that.
Hey, Gio, guess what? I will never apologize for making a joke calling you gay.
And I wouldn't want you to.
Good.
I would actually be mad if you did. And same with the chat.
That'd be pretty gay, right?
Dude, this is how you know I'll be like controlled opposition. Like as soon as I start like turning into a little bitch like Vito and start like banning people and muting people for making fun of me and shit, that's how you know I've been like ideologically captured or I've been compromised in some way. Like, no, like, dude, chat, you guys are pretty fucking ruthless. And a weaker man would cry reading the things that you guys say to me. But I laugh with you. I laugh at me. And even my fellow co-hosts tonight, I've been making very mean comments at my expense, but whatever, man. This is the watch.
No, it is really funny how you kind of just roll with it.
Dude,
I mean, you guys can also roast the fuck out of me all you want.
Well, I don't know, bro. Like,
shut up,
dude, Chronic is pretty ruthless. Chronic is pretty ruthless, bro. I feel kind of bad. I don't want to pile on that, bro. Like,
no, do it.
I'm just too nice, dude. Like, I'm just too nice. Like, why would I want to?
Too gay.
End that.
Beta.
All right, hold on. Let me read some of these comments. Let me see. I think that was Cat Williams who said it. He wasn't the only one who said it. There were quite a few people who said it. Eddie Murphy as well, freak. Is he really? He might be. Tell that dumb bitch to change the tire. I know, right? Yeah, get out there in the rain, bitch. What are we talking about? We were just reading. Bass Pro Shop is cool. It is cool. I went to the Bass Pro Shop for the first time, like, ever in my life.
Like the pyramid?
No, we don't have a pyramid in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't have the
pyramid.
pyramid.
That sounds like a Vegas thing.
Well, actually, no, you do have a pyramid in Vegas. It's called the Luxor.
Yeah, but there's no Kabbalahs inside there. It's like it would be like Egypt, but cooler. I'm wearing camo now. F you, Waltz. Yeah, I don't like how they're like stealing the camo from us. That's pretty lame. Are you saying Pisclon is straight? Didn't he say he had a girlfriend yesterday? I could be wrong. I think it said he had a girlfriend or a wife or something. I can see him being straight, but he is.
Oh yeah, weren't you guys playing in a Twitter space together?
I don't know how I can help these guys. Like, I'm not gonna approach this as an interrogation if I interact with them in the future. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but he has joined your show to interrogate you about your views.
Oh yes, okay.
So he's a debate me, bro. Like, oh look, I'm a lawyer. I know all these like lawyer words, so I'm going to do this and get you into a corner. That way you can agree with me. That's literally his shtick. And fuck him. That's my opinion.
All right. Well,
I mean,
it's
I don't
like
mind debating with
buffering.
him,
Dude, hold up. Refresh.
Buffering in.
I think it's working now. I think we're good now.
Dude, I literally don't understand why this is happening.
It's just one of those things that happens occasionally. Okay, so Geo, when I was playing the Black Myth Wukong game, there's one boss that the second I walked into its boss arena, it didn't lag out my game, it lagged out my stream. It was the most uncanny shit. Like it happened twice in a row where the second I get into that boss arena, the stream itself, like on YouTube, it says stream quality's poor. I'm like, what the fuck? So it's like some shit can just be fucky sometimes.
Yeah. All right. Dude, I don't know anything about that game, so I'm just like, okay, whatever you say, bro.
No. I'm just saying, like, sometimes streaming can be fucky.
Dude,
That's just.
I've gone months without this problem, so I don't know.
I know, man.
What the fuck? What was that?
That was Discord closing your sharing.
Am I not sharing my thing anymore?
No.
Oh, hold on. Let me
What
get this.
the fuck is going on?
Dude, I don't fucking know, bro. I literally don't fucking know. Dude, I
Oh,
might
the
just have to
echo's gone
reformat
now.
my PC, bros. Because
Is the echo gone?
Gone. So it's good.
No, it's still there.
all right, I'm good. Waving my hands around, jazz hands.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
All
Anyways, well, let's move on to the next this next item here. There's only like a few more left. This wasn't supposed to be a long show. The technological differences really fucked me in the ass. All right, so my GF told me that I have
A lot
what's
of
called
references to sodomy tonight.
yeah, and
which
well,
is
dude,
funny.
that P Diddy stuff just really got to me, bros.
I thought it was even
got to
before
him
that. It was the
alright.
gayest Marvel project.
Uh,
After that, it infected you.
yeah, dude, that's what happens when I get too close to consume shit. Okay, so
I can see why you avoid it.
fuck you, fuck you. The real me
You
comes out.
fucking walked
I start living out loud as soon as I see the Marvel Disney, as soon as I hear the soundtrack. Shut up. Let me
Just makes me
concentrate. Let me
gay.
concentrate. God damn it.
Bro, I love when Reddit humor shows up out of nowhere.
All right,
God,
so
it makes my dick so hard.
Can I fucking read? Jesus Christ, you guys. All right, so my girlfriend told me that I have what's called a boyfriend dick. So me and my GF were laying in bed and talking about sex. She brought up my penis size, which is something I don't usually like to bring up because I think nothing good can come of it. Well, she asked me what I thought of my size, and I said I think it's a good size, the best size, the greatest. So I asked her what she thought of it, and she said I have a boyfriend dick. I was confused when I heard this and asked what she meant. She said that it's the perfect size for a long-term relationship, but for a one-night stand or casual friends with benefits, it would be a bit lacking. I was taken aback by this comment and left the room. When I came back, I told her the comment bothered me, and she assured me that she was satisfied and that my penis is just fine. That bigger dicks need time to recover from and require too much prep.
Oh, I wonder how she knows that. It's almost like she's been ran through.
This didn't help at all. It's been a week since the comment, but I can't seem to shake it.
Jeez, it's like when SpongeBob thinks he's ugly and Patrick is like, it's called the ugly barnacle. It's called the boyfriend dick. His dick was so average that everyone died. The end.
She's like, I don't even feel anything, man. It's just a hot dog down the hallway. It's like, owie.
Yeah,
Owie.
it's like driving a Prius through the Lincoln Tunnel.
I just whenever a lady is just like, yeah, whenever she mentions like prep and all.
Cheese, you cut out. Oh my god, we lost Cheese. Cheesy poo.
Rip in peace, Cheese.
Yeah, rest in
Do,
peace.
do, do.
Rest in pieces, Scrub Lord. Rest in pieces, bitch. I'm kidding.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I mean, can you just, dude, Chaz, like, what would you do if you were in this situation? You meet this nice girl, and you know what? You guys date. You go on like 2 dates, and then the third time, you go over to her place and you pull your pants down. You're like, "Ooh, you got a nice boyfriend dick." Like, how would you react, bro?
I'd probably just cut it off, right? Like hearing something like that, I instantly understand that she has been ran through. She's gonna have like all these standards that I can't properly meet. At some point in time, even if it takes 10 years, she's gonna get sick and tired of my boyfriend dick and just wants to get piped down on the side. And it's like, I can see that far in the future. Just cut it off right then and there. Like,
well, I
there's
think
no saving
what
it.
sucks the most is that she could have just said, it's all right. She didn't have to go into detail. But the fact that she went into detail was what made it rough.
What do you guys think she means? What do you guys think she means by requires too much prep?
Yeah, I think you just gotta
She is taking.
get
She has
ready
to
for
play
launch.
with herself. She has to play with herself
Yeah,
or some shit
exactly.
like that. Like she has to get the whole bottle of lube and instead of just half a bottle. I don't know.
Well, we got to move on. But yeah, rip to that guy and his boyfriend size dick.
Wanted to take things slow with us, and I just found out a month into being exclusive that she hooked up with another guy. I, 27 male, have been with this girl who I'll call Jess, 22 female, for close to a year now. Since specifics matter here, we started dating around last Thanksgiving, but it was only about a month later when we said we're in an official relationship. I really like this girl from the get-go and we've gotten very close since then, and we're actually planning on moving in together soon. Here's a problem. Recently Jess and I ran into a guy at a small get-together with mutual friends. They exchanged a weird look like there was something between them, but I didn't think too much of it at the time. During the party something came up about the place Jess went to for a date. The time was clear since it was a Christmas market in my town, and again I thought something was off about the guy. Well, later that night I actually get a text from him. He got my number from one of the mutual friends, but said, "Hey, I don't know you, but I thought you should know that Jess and I hooked up right after Christmas." I confronted Jess about this and I could tell she tensed up right away. She got this sad look on her face, but confessed right away. She said she had met this guy on a dating app and hooked up a couple of times but stopped any contact before we became official. She said she wasn't sure we would get into a relationship at that time, but she still felt bad that I found out this way. She said she considered telling me but was afraid it would ruin things between us. I told her I needed some time to think and proceeded to get drunk that night and ignored her texts. The thing is I feel very betrayed and I am really considering ending things. Sure, we weren't official when this happened, but we had already been on multiple dates at that time, and I thought it was pretty clear that we were moving towards a full-fledged relationship. On my side, I had no interest in pursuing other girls at that point because I only wanted to be with Jess. And on her end she was definitely hinting at us evolving into a couple and strongly hinting at exclusivity. The other part that kills me is that during this early stage, Jess specifically said she wanted to take things slow physically until we knew each other better. But during this same time she hooks up with a guy she barely knew from Tinder. When I asked her this she said it's different because she took it slow with me specifically because she thought we would get into a relationship, but it was somehow different with a casual hookup. That logic makes zero sense to me. I don't really want to talk about it with my friends because I think they would hate Jess if we end up staying together.
No,
But I
you
would
don't
like
want
to hear opinions on here. Would you stay in a relationship like this if things were going well but the beginning was so shady?
Yeah, dude, the reason why you don't want to tell your friends is because they're gonna fucking roast you. They're gonna fucking destroy you for being like such a pathetic cuck. So first off, he's done a lot of things wrong. Number one, he put the pussy on the pedestal. All right, so she knows this, so she can do whatever she wants, and she'll likely get away with it because he's like a pathetic simp. Another thing, like he clearly digs this chick way more than she digs him, and she's using that to her advantage to take advantage of this guy's kindness. Another thing, it's like, dude, like I'm also like kind of old school, so like if I'm seeing someone, like the mutual the unspoken agreement is like we're not sleeping with other people behind each other's back, even if we're so called not official. I don't know, dating is weird now, so my old archaic way of thinking is like, you know, like fossilized essentially. But I mean that's just my way of thinking, and obviously it bothers him, and a lot of people are bothered by the maneuvering and the sneakiness of the girlfriend in this story. But yeah, the only thing to do is sever, bro. Like in the what she's doing, she's having her cake and she's eating it too. So she's got
this is literally like the husband material bit, right?
Yeah,
where she keeps the guy who is husband material on the back burner, just off to the side. You know, she texts him every now and then. They go on a date once every 2 weeks, and it's a slow burn. Meanwhile, she's getting piped down by Tinder Chad to make sure she's getting the emotional needs and the physical needs met by other people, right? And like to the guy, he doesn't get it. Why can't he fulfill both of her needs? He doesn't understand that she's just a slut. Like it's that simple.
Yep, having dealt with some bitch like that in the past. Yeah, that's probably 100% what happens. Because this is the other red flag. Travel chicks. They have.
I just want to travel. I want to see the world. I want to experience different cultures. Down in Paris.
You know.
I just want to get fucked by different ethnic schlongs. Tyrone's dick. Abdul's cock.
All right, this is enough. This is enough gay talk.
Yeah, so
I
was trying to make
the spirit of GeoStream.
No, you're like I want to talk about penis colors.
Yeah, dude, you're really Chaz.
Oh, this black one.
You sound like you're
this red one. Hey, he's being inclusive on your stream and trying to get your ratings up in the YouTube algorithm. How dare you?
Yeah, dude, I'm using Nate the Puppet to speak for you guys. It's kind of funny. I'm surprisingly good at it. But what I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna talk about the color
right
of
now.
other men's
Oh, that's
giant.
good.
I wasn't talking. Chaz, you're getting way too excited when you talk about the size of other men's penises.
No, like, I'm
All I was
looking
gonna say,
at,
wait,
like-
wait, Chaz,
Yeah.
all I wanted to say was this chick wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants the security of a boyfriend, but the excitement of no-tell lover. And the guy found out, and again, just stop being a bitch, and you got to move on. And also, don't tell your friends because they're gonna make fun of you for the rest of your life. Yeah. Okay? So they're really enjoying the Chaz puppet. Chaz, start saying random shit. Say stupid, outlandish shit.
Geo is not gay. He doesn't like taking penis up the He doesn't like having a hand. He does not like having a hand shoved up his asshole elbow deep.
All right,
You gotta make the
I'm
fucking
putting
say
it
it.
away.
All right, we need to
I'm
stop
putting-
this train.
say
That's
it.
enough. That's
No,
enough. Yeah.
no, I'm
Fuck
putting-
it. Burn the puppet. We're done here.
No.
I hope that right to jail.
You
God,
desecrated
that
Nate the puppet.
I violated Nate.
Why don't we have just like a Giovanni puppet?
I
Like a
do. I
Geo
have one
character.
behind
No,
me. I gotta
I
put
mean, like-
eyebrows on it though. All right.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Is it black?
No.
Whoa, you can't just ask that, Chi.
Look, dude,
Bro.
Sorry.
the subtle racism on this stream and last stream, unacceptable.
What you mean fucking subtle, bro?
All right, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
I was just asking. What
We
color
gotta
it was.
move on. You know what you do? You fucking.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know any better.
God damn it, you guys are fucking killing me. All right, so I gotta read this. All right. My girlfriend, 28 female, doesn't want sex with me, 30 male, anymore. Where do I go from here after 7 years together? My girlfriend, 28F, and I, 30M, have been together for 7 years. And lately, I've been struggling with our sex life. At the beginning of our relationship, we had a lot of sex. But over the last few years, things have really changed. Now we're only intimate about once every 3 months. And she hasn't initiated sex in years. Whenever I try, usually after cuddling, she declines most of the time. I know I could be more seductive or take a different approach, but I'm not sure what that would look like. Also, she is not touching me anywhere anymore. I am really missing physical attraction from her. We've talked about it before, and she's told me that her desire just isn't as strong anymore. However, she can't really give me guidance on how I could approach things differently. Wow. All right, well, so the problem with this guy, again, one of my rules about fucking not getting fucked over by these women is you can't bore them. So she's fucking bored. And again, the guy already gives it up. Like, again, he admits right here. I know I could be more seductive. So he could be more sexy. So he knows he knows he can do more, and he's not doing it. There's also a lot of like variables that are missing here, like, how many children are involved? Have you gained a bunch of weight? Is she doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu training? Being trained by another man? There's just so many variables here. But I think the end of this paragraph pretty revealing. The guy is boring the woman. She's ready to move on, and she's likely already cheating. That would be my diagnosis. Let's see. She's tired from fucking another man. Truth Hunter, you're probably right. She's getting filled up and not at the gas station. Oh, Omega Tony, it's fucking brutal. Let's see. Had to laugh. Clip that. God, dude. Someone's gonna clip that fucking shit. Yeah, dude. The puppets work. Dude, I feel like I got superpowers when I had the puppet. Dude, I should have had the puppet when I was talking with Pisco. Just do this the whole time when he's talking, yapping away.
Because he was mocking you during that. You should have done the same.
Dude, he's bad at mocking me though. He's not good at it.
Well, yeah, but he does it on his stream, so you can't even.
Yeah,
Really?
he does like
really?
silly faces and shit. I know. He plays that
Yeah.
stupid music. Like it's not that funny. Like these leftists are incapable of mockery because, like, in order to properly mock somebody, like you have to be able to put yourself in their shoes for the most part. You have to be able to like, I don't know how to put it.
So Gio, I've been trying to think about like a funny kind of mocking, leftist bread tube video essays kind of video, and I discussed this like on stream. Hear me out. So have you seen Star Wars Attack of the Clones, like episode 2? Like it's the prequel trilogy.
The movie, yes, not the
One of
show.
the
Yeah.
three.
So okay, so you know the scene where Anakin slaughters the Tusken Raiders because they killed his mom, right?
Yes, yeah, I
What if I
remember.
made like a video talking about how that scene is eerily similar to how the Haitian community is being treated in America? Just like he's white, he's targeting an ethnic minority, he doesn't know their culture, right? How dare a white man just come in and kill innocent people? So it's like that's the kind of parody aspect I want to go for, right? Like, do you think that could work? But the only reason it could work is because I have to understand who I'm mocking, right? Mocking bread tube people, the kind of guys that would unironically make an hour-long video saying, "Oh, this movie is so like queer coded. It has all these racial undertones and shit." And it's like I've seen enough of that crap content to try to replicate it. So like that's
I think
it,
that would work, and it does make
exactly
sense,
yeah.
especially because a lot of these leftists like hold Star Wars in such high regard for some weird
Exactly,
reason.
right? And talk about how, oh man, Star Wars predicted how the white man is so evil, right? And it's like,
Hold up. Does
Yeah,
that
what?
make cheese a leftist?
What?
you know, I mean, like cheese. Okay, so like the
I'm trying to follow your logic here. 'Cause
well,
I
no,
thought cheese
no,
likes
like,
Star
well,
Wars.
no. The logic is that if I'm making this into a YouTube video, I'm trying to parody and mock leftist channels that would unironically try to go for that angle, right? But for
Yeah.
me, I'm trying to mock them.
Hold on, let me read some of these comments here.
Sorry if that didn't really.
No, it did. So Gio, did you have a debate that I missed? No, not really. I mean, like me and Pisco ended up joining last Tuesday's show, and
Oh,
it
that
got
guy.
derailed after like 30, 40 minutes because he decided to call me fucking like Nazi and like an anti-Semite and all this stupid shit.
I'm calling
He
you
was
a
just being,
communist
he was
from
just
now on.
fucking chimping out on me for no fucking reason. He's just being a bitch. Anyways, well, let's move on. Let's see. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Okay. I'm curious what you guys think about this. So Brittany Venti, total dumb bitch. She writes, "It's considered normal for guys to donate to streamers, YouTubers, support whoever giving them money on Patreon, etc. But it's stigmatized for guys to give you, the girlfriend, aka the girlfriend, money. It's just
I have
odd
so much to
when you
say
think
here.
about
I
it
mean,
that
like,
society.
in what
Wait, let
way?
me finish. Let me finish.
Yeah,
Please let me finish.
I'm sorry.
It's just odd when you think about it that society teaches people it's okay to take money from strangers, but weird to give your loved ones money. This is why I can't read that. So yeah, no. I have a lot of. First off, no. There's nothing wrong. Hold on. Who fucking left?
Cheese.
Cheese? No, cheese. Cheese.
He'll be back soon, I'm sure.
All right. Well, anyways. All right. So you were gonna say something, Chaz? Say your piece.
So the thing is, it's like, in what context, right? If a girl says, "Hey, I want to go to the mall for a bit. Can you just like she doesn't have any cash on you, on her, and you just like give her a couple 20s, like that's not weird. Is she talking about like a sugar baby allowance? Oh, $10,000 a month, or like obviously that's a lot, but it's like if it's that
Not
kind
for
of
some women.
content, I know, but it's like if it's that kind of giving your girlfriend money, you know, that's like towing the line between girlfriend and sugar baby. It's it's just a lot of it does rely on the context of it, right? Like if the guy is controlling all the finances, like she doesn't have a job, I mean, yeah, she's gonna have to ask her boyfriend for money. So, but then like if she's also working, shouldn't she have her own money? Oh, but you know, I've seen clips of guys suddenly realizing, holy shit, she has a whole savings account, and because he's been paying for everything. So
And
it's
it went to Disneyland. Oh wait.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
Christmas.
there's also like a complete difference between like a regular girlfriend and like some like dumb bitch you meet on a dating app.
Exactly.
They're not the same things, obviously. I shouldn't be saying dumb bitch. It's kind of offensive, but
No, say dumb bitch.
Well, anyways, again, like if I'm going and I gotta do like a debate with somebody about this, and Louis Roastman, the very popular like tech YouTuber guy, who does all those like board repairs and shit. He's like, look, it doesn't make any sense for like young dudes to go on dates and that dude is expected to pay, especially if it's all through like the dating app, right? So if it's through a dating app, like it doesn't make any sense for the man to pay and dish out a bunch of money because that woman is going to be, if she wanted to, realistically, she's probably going on, let's say, like 4 or 5 dates that week. Like, and like why do I have to pay for it? You know, like
But
why
that's
do
how you get to the next base, though, Gio. I mean, that's how you.
You have to pay for play, bro.
Yeah, that's how you.
Microtransaction.
Oh God, I mean, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
look, you go on enough dates with a girl, they like you, you become exclusive, unless you're not, per the other story. But you hope to get to that point where then you're in a relationship with someone, and it really doesn't become a matter of money anymore. It becomes a matter of, hey, oh, you got last date, I'll get this date. You know what I mean? So there's an even exchange within the relationship versus one side just draining the coffers of the other.
Yeah, and again, like most of these aren't even like real relationships. They're not even like girlfriend. It's a situationship. But again, society teaches people it's okay to take money from strangers. Not necessarily. I was never taught that. But weird to give your loved ones money. I was never taught that either. Dude, Brittany Venti's retarded. Like, this bitch is dumb. I don't know where she came up with this. All right, let's move on.
Well, like it's like a good thing to like give homeless people money and like strangers money, but then
I
whenever
give
genuine
like
family
look,
members actually need it.
By the way, guys, super chat. Give me super
Yeah.
chats. Give me money. Yeah. Let me see.
I
Here,
would give a homeless person food over money because that's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go a lot further.
no,
yeah.
yeah, most people are that way. But I think the point that she was trying to make was, it seems like we're willing to give people that we don't know money versus people that we do know money.
Yeah, but like it makes sense to like give creators money if they provide value to you, if they're entertaining you, if they're selling cool shit, if they have cool art and you support those endeavors. Like that makes sense to me. But like if I'm just like meeting a chick for the first time from Tinder or OkCupid or whatever, like why am I gonna fucking shell out money for you? Especially if I don't know you and I don't love you. We're just meeting and hanging out. I mean,
Right.
whatever.
Are you entertaining me, Gio? Are you
You know I
entertaining me?
am. You know I am. This was a good post from Under Chronic, friend of the show. Giving up on dating was my best decision. Hello everyone. I'm a 19-year-old male. Came to a conclusion about a month and a bit ago to give up on dating. Why? Well, a lot of reasons. So let me list them. I am a short man around 5'6". My wiener is small. And I got zero money to compensate for that. I'm not attractive, crappy jaw, super introverted, and weird. I used to believe that I had a chance and maybe I should work on my personality. Sadly, none of that really worked. And I realized how futile it was, honestly. The last month or so, I joined an incel forum, and it has changed my life so much. It helped me to get rid of that false hope I had of having a relationship. I finally feel free. I can be me and stop worrying about how women perceive my nerd loser self. I no longer have to keep silent about my favorite games in fear of women finding me revolting. I'm finally happy. For the longest time, I tried to compensate for all my physical cons by changing my personality. But reality is, physical appearance matters a lot to women, and I just don't meet that criteria they want. I've heard of the 4-6 rule. I don't know what that is. Being the height, figures, penis length, and abs, and I don't fit that at all. I now hope to live a free and happy life without being disrupted about struggling to get women to like me, even though the way I look destroys any chance I have. This reads to me like a giant coat post. What do you guys make of this?
Okay, I mean, what do you say? Like he was 19 in the
Yeah, 19
beginning?
male.
Right.
19 male.
Okay, that's not cope. He's like young. He's barely lived any life, right? Like I get it. He's short. He has a small dick, and if the majority of
Just don't
his
know, like
life,
5 inches.
okay,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. So it's
All
just like the majority of his life, he's been hating himself, and now he's finally kind of found, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't have to. That's not really cope. That's him like. In a weird roundabout way, it's him trying to be more positive about the things he likes. He's able to say, I like watching this, I like playing these games, without people trying to get on his ass about it. Give him like 10 years with that kind of mentality, and maybe starts going to the gym. Things could go up from there, right? Like, it's not really cope.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion.
It does. Well, I'll get to that. Hold on. We got a super chat from K6K. Thank you so much. I donate because Gio's L's fill my days with joy. We got a Kamala Harris enjoyer in the chat who is all about that joy. He's very joyful at my expense. Very cool. Thank you so much, K6. I appreciate it.
Or euros or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Ew.
the GBP. Is that what I'm reading?
Oh yeah, that's probably the like Great Britain pound.
Ooh. Let's see. No reason. That's because you only date female presenting male. Fucking A, guys. Chat's going crazy. 5 inches isn't small. 5'6" isn't really short. Cope is acting fake to get women. Like, dude, no, that's not. No. I didn't think about that. Omega Tony is God. I don't know. I think this guy is coping because, like, okay, so when he says, again, like, I finally feel free. I can be me and stop worrying about how women perceive my nerd self, lose yourself. I no longer have to keep silent about my favorite games in fear of women finding me revolting. Dude, first off, like, dude, like, I love video games. I'm a fucking nerd myself. You know what I do when I'm hanging out with chicks? When I'm hanging out with women and I'm sleeping with a woman, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, Space Marines 2, epic. It's like, oh yeah, dude, and then like, oh yeah, by the way, and then the fucking like, the fucking Soul Storm opened up, and the fucking Chaos Demon came through, and then he fucking got his chainsaw. Yeah, dude, like, dude, no chick's gonna want to like, dude, their pussy's gonna close up. They're gonna put their clothes on and leave. Yeah, dude,
I mean, like, that's
chicks
obviously...
dude, Cheese, remember we went over this last show or the show before, talking about hobbies that women just find the least sexy, the least attractive.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Video games are one of them. And again, I love video games. I play video games. Me and Cheese are gonna play Get the Fuck Out together or GTFO, and we're gonna get really scared and hold each other. But we can't tell women about that stuff because they're not
Didn't
gonna
ask
find
me to
GTFO
hop in
sexy.
with that one. Aw.
Jazz is just between me and him. We have some unfinished business from Vegas.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I thought we had.
Hold on. We can talk about this privately, boys.
Okay. Anyways, so this is where
I got you.
So anyways, this is where the cope is coming from. So like this guy is aware of what is revolting women or what is pushing women away. And instead of like, doing something for himself, and like, again, dude, like, I'm not out here trying to hate on my short kings. Like 5'6" isn't really that small. And like, I see a lot of short dudes out there kicking ass in life, and they have really happy relationships. This is doom posting, this is coping, and this is a bad message to send. Dude, this guy is 19 years old. Okay, maybe dating isn't really, maybe he's got a lot of issues to work out on himself, and maybe him not dating is the right thing to do. Maybe on physically, him avoiding this activity is a good thing, but I think his reasoning around it is incorrect. And he's making so many dating errors, all right? Like, again, like, I love power tools and shit. I do electrical work. And I can talk about power tools all fucking day with the fellas, with other contractors. Like, we love that shit. I'm not going to be at fucking Applebee's sitting across a woman drinking our fucking Blue Moons and shit. And I'm not going to talk to her about my Milwaukee tool set. Like, this is not going to happen, you guys.
Why not?
Because she's going to fucking hate me. And I'm never going to see her again. And she's not going to fuck me.
So you'd rather talk about her hobbies?
No, we'll let the conversation flow. A good conversation is like a dance, it's like a river. It needs to flow.
That is gay as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so dude, it's not even Pride Month.
Like what?
Okay, so Gio, I get what you're saying. So to me, this kind of post,
dude, Cheese is a terrible conversation companion. Okay, like I don't know what to tell you guys. So, dude,
I mean, I try my
dude,
best.
A good conversations, they have a flow to them. And I was making, like an analogy or whatever. And you're calling me gay. Let's see. Well, you're pretty good at guessing what is going on. I see. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Bruh has trouble socializing. Let him be in a social community before you try and toss him into the Lions brothel. I don't, dude, but is an incel community really where he belongs, where he should be? I don't agree. Okay, I agree to disagree. Being obsessed with makeup. Well, you're pretty good at guessing what is going on. I'd see. Not popping out my babies.
You're missing a little bit of chat there, Gio.
What did I miss? Hold on, let me go to the top.
I don't know.
No, I read. Hold on, did I get another super chat? From AC. I donate because Gio's Gio. Buy yourself a snack, GF. Oh, I'll do my best with this $2 USD. Thank you. Okay, and Chaz. Oh, dude, I did miss a bunch of chats. What the fuck? My bad. Jesus Christ, you guys, I'm fucking up. AC, no, super chat from Kind Chaz, common GOWs. Oh, I love you, buddy. I like hearing that he feels happier not worrying about that shit, though. That's pretty cool. That is good. You're not really supposed to concern yourself with like the opinions of whores and shit. That's certainly true. But like, he's probably not interacting with whores. He's probably like interacting with like normal chicks in his life. And they're not like revolted by him or anything, but they're like it's off-putting. Like, you can't have a conversation with somebody. You can't find attraction to somebody if he's like wants to talk about like otaku shit. If he wants to talk about fucking Dungeons and Dragons or whatever.
If he just suddenly out of nowhere just starts talking about,
he's like,
the
oh, let
most,
me tell you about my
niche
level
thing
70
about
I don't know what you just said, but I'm sure it was
that would
retarded.
turn off women instantly, wherever the fuck you just said.
Hold on. I gotta continue reading really quick. Can't spell cuck without UK. And again, super chat from AC. Once again, I donate because Geo's Geo. Be yourself, a snack GF. I love you, buddy. AC, play Chain together with Chaz since you missed the 6K sub gaming stream. I was actually in the stream. I was watching TLC with Chaz on the 6K hour stream or the 6K.
Yeah, you were in part 2. It's just you missed the gaming shit.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, I was working. I apologize.
Yeah, exactly.
Be
No,
the
it's
GF
cool.
or hate the GF. Jesus Christ, that's some catboy shit right there. This is a vow. Make a list of female hobbies you guys find unattractive, like being able to read. Dude, the only hobby, so-called hobby, that I can think of that I just absolutely find unattractive for a woman is traveling. 100. I'm not even making a fucking joke.
Is that is that even a hobby?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I think I would Google it. Can somebody Google it? Let me know what Google is. Traveling a hobby? I would say yeah.
I mean, if they count it as a hobby, I think that's what it more is. If they count it as if the person counts it as a hobby.
Like, I'm honestly trying to think, like, what hobby would a woman have that I would find like repulsive or just be like, absolutely not. Dude, the only thing I can think of right now is honestly, it's traveling. Like, if a woman's like, oh yeah, I'd like to go travel on my own. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so I looked up hobbies for women. I got dance, baking, horseback riding, gardening, calligraphy, jewelry design, photography, candle making, journaling, play an instrument. I see hiking.
I mean, if she plays my skin flute perfectly, that's just a plus.
Yeah, see, like all that stuff doesn't really bother me. However,
no.
I don't know what it is, but
you can't fucking trust her, man.
Dude, no. Actually, chicks who are like really into photography. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there's just too many thirsty dudes who are also into photography, and once they like fall into that orbit, then you gotta like compete with them and shit. So
I just took this photo of a cloud. Suck me off.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
There's some other ones that are more like karaoke, like tour a museum at night, go to a comedy show.
Yeah, none of that is bad. None of that is bad. Let's see, not being in the kitchen, voting. Oh, voting, yeah, it's a bad one. Not being in the kitchen. Bro has trouble socializing. I read that. I can't read. Being obsessed with makeup. Well, you're pretty good guessing, AC. Not popping out my babies. Very good. Geo, make the graph. I probably should. That'd be a fun thing. Geo giga simping. I am not giga simping. God damn it. Being satanic. I don't like that women are satanic. Is that really a hobby though? It's more like a religious belief. Not bringing me booze. I agree. Geo is trying to dance with me. That's gay. Doomer lore. The U.S. is pretty screwed. Repeal the 19th. Thank you, Pale Rider. Geo simp energy showing. God damn it. Dude, I'm not gonna beat these simp allegations. Dude, how many the horrible things I've said about women on the show, and I'm being called a simp. I'm fair. Yep. I make fun of men and women equally. Gio, what is the difference between volts and amps? Your mom.
We'll see.
Gio ignored our super chats. He doesn't love us. I went back and I read those. I need to know. So I forgot. Time to start planning the 7K stream. I need to plan my 6K stream, dude. I'm fast approaching 6K.
Hey, yo,
that's a good one.
Ask you?
A woman that is into arts and crafts is sexy. For no reason, I agree. Artistic women, crafty women, not like liberal arts, whatever.
Autistic or artistic?
Art. Both. Actually, both. Let's see. Another one from K6. 2 GBPs. Clean, crisp, magnificent GOL. Oh, God. I'm glad it didn't disappoint. Being able to read. Oh, my God, that's great. You can't spell simp without the I and
You can't spell IUT unless it's Geo. I don't know where.
Cooking, arts and crafts, being a mommy, reading out loud. Well, being a mommy is not a hobby. It's a fact.
A dommy mommy is.
Okay. Reading out loud.
All right, you know what? I'll don the white knight suit. I'll start white knighting for Geo.
Knowing what the internet is, these are all cool hobbies for a woman. All right. Well, we got one last thing. We're done with the relationship stuff. But again, these young incels, man, I just want to reach out to them and be like, dude, it's gonna be okay. Like, I mean, he's already tapping out. I mean, whatever. As long as he
Like-
focuses his efforts on life and shit and like positive things, then I guess it's okay. But even then, to forego love and romance is no way to live. What were we gonna
There's
say?
so many
Cheese?
ladies under 5 feet. Like it's crazy to think that. Like, oh no. Like if a girl's like 4'10", she's gonna consider a 5'6" guy fucking giant.
Yeah,
but
Like, I don't get it.
But the fucking 6'5" guy, he's he's more than a giant, bro.
Yeah,
You
dude,
know how many
this,
people I've
uh,
seen that are
He's
that
a
tall? I
deity.
can probably count on my hand how many people I've seen that are actually that tall.
And she clearly deserves him because she's the fucking perfect package.
Dude, we
What the
should,
fuck
Well,
knows?
that's the thing is that these guys are that they're like, I'm a loser, I'm only gonna be ever a loser. And instead of like fucking bulking up, doing something with themselves, instead they're like, nope, I'm just gonna be this. It's
Oh,
like,
I get
really?
you. I get you. I'm just being a little shithead right now.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, the joke is always like, if you're short and ugly, you got to be funny. Because if not, then there's nothing.
And make money.
And make money.
I don't know, dude. We should probably introduce like this incel to like Leela Hart, and he can date her and live happily ever after. They're both really tiny. Average
you go.
women in America are 5'3" and over 170 pounds. Yeah, dude, the Lizification of America is like one of the most tragic things I've ever witnessed in my entire life, and I lived through 9/11, so you know.
I lived through 9/11 too, man.
Yeah, it's pretty hard on us.
I
but,
survived it as well.
Yeah,
I know. I was at ground zero, by the way.
yeah, me too. I was
Were
right
you
there
actually?
next. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Was
Were you
I
flying planes?
actually?
All right. Well, we got one hoax hate, and so you guys heard about all those cats and dogs being eaten, right?
Yep.
Cats and dogs being grilled together, mass hysteria.
Yeah. Well, apparently
Thank
the
you,
o- the
Ghostbusters.
the governor of Ohio he contradicts the Democrat narrative with damning revelation about the bomb threat hoaxes in Springfield. Governor Mike DeWine revealed the bomb threat hoaxes are coming from overseas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Ohio's Republican governor revealed on Monday that reported bomb threats against various sites in Springfield, Ohio that have been blamed on Republican rhetoric surrounding the Haitian migrant crisis in the town were all hoaxes. 33 threats, 33 hoaxes, Governor Mike DeWine announced. By the way, Governor Mike DeWine is not a Trump fan. He really doesn't like Trump. So he's coming out here because he has to. Because people think like MAGA chuds are like, calling in these threats at these like schools and shit. I want to make that very, very clear. None of these had any validity at all. DeWine said during the press conference that many of the threats came from overseas. We have people, unfortunately, overseas who are taking these actions, DeWine added. Some of them are coming from one particular country. Oh, where is it? The governor's office said it is not disclosing the country in an effort to discourage threats to the schools and other buildings. I guess we're not going to know. DeWine also said that dozens of members of the Ohio State Highway Patrol will be stationed in city schools after the threats, with officers sweeping buildings before the arrival of staff and students. We know that people are very, very concerned, DeWine said, but we've moved resources into Springfield. People have the right to feel safe as well as being safe. Okay. All right. Well, there
Thank
it
you
is.
for redundancy there.
Yeah. That was pretty fucking redundant. Let me see if I missed anything. Do I got anything juicy bookmarked before we clear out of here? What the fuck? Bookmarks. Oh shit, we still gotta buy this game, dude. We still gotta do a Dale and Dawson stationary supply stream. I heard that hoaxes we don't want to be held accountable to our constituents. Yeah, I slept through Jan 6, which was much worse. Oh, dude, you missed out, bro. Like, dude, I was fucking freaking out on Jan 6. I was like, man, I wish I was there. I was getting all pumped, bro. I thought like,
Shouldn't you be glad that you weren't there? Because you could probably still be.
Oh yeah,
like,
actually no.
well.
I'd take this back. I'm glad I was here in Vegas and I
Giovanni
wasn't
wishes he was an
in DC.
insurrectionist.
Shut the fuck up. No, I don't. Okay. Well, everybody, I'm very apologetic about the technology problems that we incurred. However, we endure and we move on, and I'm probably gonna reformat the computer, dude. There's just so much fucking shit on this thing. Like, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm sad. I'm annoyed. Dude, I had to restart the stream like 5 fucking times. Like, what's going on
Yeah,
here?
we're canceling the watchfrogs, you guys. Thanks.
No, we're not. He does not mean that.
We are.
He does
we
not
have
make
a
those
majority-
decisions.
We have a majority vote.
I never
It's
talk
two-
about
It's
irony.
2-1. Me and Cheese both say we cancel the watchfrogs.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's a democracy, and we love to see
democracy
democracy
failed.
works.
Okay, well, you know what?
Democracy
I
works.
was dictator on day one, so I'm canceling out the
And like just like
democracy.
America does, we came in, we took over, we usurped your rule, we
us your
established
oil, Gio.
democracy, and now we're saying we're taking you down. You just gotta accept it, Gio.
That's
Give
not
us
gonna
your oil.
happen. So before we leave, do you guys have any final parting words for our adoring viewers?
Well, Gio, well, like always, thanks for letting me just hop on and just after I stream, I just hop on with you. It's always a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And Gio, you're a chill guy. You're funny. So
Well, dude,
you know,
yeah,
you-
Chaz, likewise. I'm really glad that you joined. You brought color to my day and my stream, and
like no
What do you mean
matter
by that?
what, I try not to be like a shithead co-host too much. Like a little extra energy here and there,
Yeah.
help, but not too much. But anyways, I gotta go to bed. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow morning.
well, we got one
just
more
play
super
games.
chat from K6. Hey, Joe, I think you dropped this. It looks like a
Damn.
giant L. Okay.
Oh no, are you gonna pick that up, Gio?
Yep, with my
Uh,
butt
if-
cheeks, with my anus.
It fell out of your puppet, Gio. It fell out of Nate's ass.
Don't talk about Nate that way.
You might have to take the L and shove
Now
it
every
back
single
in
time I see
there.
Nate, that's all I think about.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it's just me, but it's like I can't really look at puppets, right? Because I just imagine you're just fisting it every time to make it talk. It's
Chaz, your
obviously
autism is a
Chaz,
weapon.
you fucking
You need to
disgust
put
me.
the gun down,
You
sir.
fucking
No,
disgust me, bro.
It's obviously just because I'm like a fucking degenerate, right?
You
I
are.
think, oh, it's a puppet. Oh, you shove it up your ass.
The
Oh,
puppets are
love it.
wholesome. How dare you? How dare you? Take those back. Take those words back.
And like Kermit the Frog, he's always just being fucking like
Jim
anal beads
Henson
are up there.
Di-
and shit.
Jim Henson died so Giovanni could crawl.
Jim
all right?
Henson was a degenerate scumbag who look at his fetish work. It's just like all Sesame Street characters. Like it's all fetish shit.
I think he was.
Imagine if I made
Muppets.
well, he made some like puppetry, for the fucking like. Look, man, I'm not about to try to go into the lore of like the Muppets.
Yeah, let's
and
go into the
fucking
puppet
stuff.
lore right now.
Sure, I
No,
would
no,
love-
we're done.
Imagine if,
We're done with the
imagine if I
show.
try to make a video.
I need to
talking about how-
diagnose the problems that occurred. So everybody who joined tonight on another very exciting episode of the Watch Frogs, one of the most exciting episodes, the first episode with Nate the Puppet, it was great, and we were able to live out loud temporarily. And I would like to say my final last words. Fuck Eric July. He's a fucking pussy. He's a fucking bitch. Fuck him. Fucking bitch ass snitch. Fuck Nick Kid. He's another bitch ass snitch cock. And Trump 2024. Peace out, everybody. We're done here.
Peace.